Hello. Dunktastic here. We are commentating CFL Smackdown. Oh. Well, I just got called. Rip.
Hello, hello. There we go. Alrighty, everyone. Hello and welcome to another CFL Smackdown. It's been a while since you guys have heard my voice, but welcome back. It is the Wang Thing here, bring you guys the Smackdown action. Gonna bring you through the stories and all the trials and tribulations that everybody here is going to go through. If you did not hear, there is actually an $150 pop bonus tonight, so sweetening up the deal a little bit. We do have a lot of people coming out with their boxes this time around. We have some Smash boxes around. It looks like we have an actual box as well, which would be kind of interesting. I haven't seen anybody ever use this for Smash 4. I'll have to ask them later. I have no idea who's playing right now, but between now and everything. So, hope you guys are excited to catch some Smash action. A lot of people here are actually going to be going to Frostbite, so this is going to be their last chance to practice before we get into all of that spicy action that you are looking for. So, not exactly sure who we're going to have on stream just yet. Okay, so it's going to be Kendall versus Packet. That is very edgy name. It's also been a while since I've actually been back here, so it's going to be interesting to see how everything has shaped up to be at a certain point. Alrighty. Excuse me for a sec. All right, yeah. As I mentioned before, we're going to have Kendall versus Packet on stream. So these are definitely part of the new blood. I have never seen these people before in my entire life, so this is going to be my first time ever commentating on how they perform. I have no idea what characters we're going to see. I'm assuming the random's going to be a button check that we're having right now at the moment. This guy's pumped up for it very clearly with his box. Oh, we got a CPU on stream. So yeah, we're okay. We're definitely not in it just yet. Yeah, so we're just resetting it. It looks like we do have pause turned off, so that way we can avoid any unfortunate pauses at the moment. It's the way you should always be doing it on tournaments. I love how you can actually hear the slimes in that one, just hopping a little bit as well. Yeah, there's so many boxes here now.
Versus GC Sus.
That's the thing I wasn't ready for.
GC Sus on setup number 3.
Alrighty, and it looks like we're going to be getting right into it now. So we're going to have Fox versus Rob. So, let's see. Okay, doesn't look like I have the names right. Actually, I wasn't going to be sure about that. So Packet can be playing Rob. Definitely, we do have a very strong, prominent resident Rob name at the moment. I've probably seen him all over Twitter, the one and only Epic Gabriel. So we'll see how many tactics he's taken from him. Right now, doing a very good job of controlling just the zone right now. Basically keeping that entire center stage there and using the gyro to make sure that Fox can get anywhere near him. Perfect timing on that down air right there. If you're ever fighting a Fox or Falco, you should have that Firefox or Firebird timing just on lock. Because if you don't, then you are doing yourself the greatest disservice in the entire world by not having the auto kill on them the second you get them off stage. But really good dash attack there to catch that gyro. You don't want to be dealing with that in neutral at all. Okay, going for the extra shield pressure right there, but actually opting to do nothing with it. When you drop that gyro, you can probably fast fall and throw that back air there and have the gyro cover you, so that way you don't have to deal with any lag punish at all. But right there, Kendall not taking any advantage of that at all. Okay, going for the down tilt. Interesting option to go for the F smash there. Probably just went for that for the DI mix up. Unfortunately, not going to get him the kill there. But still, Kendall doing a pretty good job of keeping himself in the game at the moment. Ooh, okay, gonna catch him with that laser there. And really interesting uses of the up B from Packet. So I'm actually kind of surprised to see Packet really utilize the up B in that fashion. Because generally when you see people using up B, they're not going to be using it as neutral to kind of extend their pressure game there. So I really like to see the usage come out. Obviously, because you're playing Rob, you don't really have to worry about that just completely eliminating you. So definitely very good usage there. And I'm about to be joined on the mic by the one and only Sebayee. How are you doing?
Awful. How are you?
Awful. Oh, how's that sound? Didn't the bracket just start and you won?
Yeah, I won.
Okay.
But you know.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, Dad.
No, it's great. You know what the worst thing in the world is, Wang?
What?
Fox.
Fox?
Despise Fox with all my heart and all my soul and all my being.
I mean, this isn't Smash 4 Fox, though. So
it's
not
still
nearly
Fox. That is a furry monster, and I'm glad he got back there. Good stuff to whoever that
Packet.
is. Tekken?
Oh, Packet. I just realized. I got a transition line.
Darb then Jalen.
My bad.
Darb then Jalen on setup 10.
Yeah, so Packet's going to take that first game there. So luckily for you guys, you got to see their faces there the entire time. But unfortunately, did not have that game in full screen the entire time while we were here.
Good stuff to Packet. Like K-Endall, that's my homie, but he does play Fox, and I just cannot support that at all in the slightest.
I got you. Oh, there we go.
Hey, now it's more intimate.
It is, it is. Finally getting close together here. And it looks like he's trying to change to Wolf at the moment, but unfortunately
Could you lower the
not.
volume on my
Yeah,
headset?
there we go. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we're not going to have the full conversion here because we're still playing Fox. But we'll see if Battlefield's actually going to give him any benefits. Because the way that Packet was utilizing those platforms was just super exceptional. The main thing that Kendall should get from it is really good combo extensions. But as long as if Packet keeps the neutral strength that he had before, I don't think the stage is going to do Kendall too much good, but we'll see.
Maybe it's a comfort pick for him, he's feeling a little more comfortable. Might have labbed some more combos on a big body like Rob.
Yeah.
This would be the place to do that.
Oh, for sure. No, I mean, if there's any character you should be getting your combos on, it's definitely Rob.
Most definitely. but I hope he doesn't get big combos because he is a Fox player. I love him, but
Interesting use of going for the side B there. I feel like he meant to go for a laser. Just because I don't even think that side B would have even caught an illusion.
Absolutely not.
Because like you had more than a time reacted. Okay, yeah, very ignorant right there. Gonna eat that up smash.
Nice little punish. Nice
Okay,
tech chase.
I like him going for the jab reset there, so he just kind of put himself in no danger at all.
Ooh, and he does the little movement tech.
Oh man,
Packet knows his stuff.
yeah. So last time he actually went for the down air because he had the timing on that on the Firefox, but this time he had to knock over. Really good hesitation right there because every single time before Packet was always going for the up tilt. The one time he said not to mix it up, he actually
Good
read
awareness, but he still caught it. That Rob Nair, that'll catch your whole family.
that.
I may have to hop off for a second. I think I just got called.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
That's all right.
back it out.
Oh.
These go directional air dodges.
Oh my, you were going so low.
Yeah. Really good use of an air dodge right there. I was surprised he could actually squeeze that in. So going for the back air. Not gonna get too much off of that.
And it seems like Packet is starting to fish a little more for that side beat now that he's a little more in advantage. Saw him hesitate at the ledge there, thinking about it.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Kendall had the right idea on trying to wait for the confirm, but unfortunately not quick enough to really react to it. God, Kendall's smash is really good. I do believe Kendall is the one that's playing on the box, so
Yes, he is.
kind of makes a lot of sense.
Oh! See,
Okay.
now if that was off stage, I would have respected it a little more. Oh my God, never
He
mind.
still got that.
You know what? Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He definitely does the cuter off the down air. At least I feel like it.
Yes, he did. It definitely had a Kendall shook a bit.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, gonna catch that up air.
It's out of resources now, but makes it back.
Still able to. Oh, wow.
Oh, no!
I did not expect the sweet spot to catch that. I thought that would have been the sour.
That was a very clean hit.
Yeah, I have to check what that hitbox would look like.
Setup number 1.
Okay.
All right, so Whisplay's gonna be
Before
leaving
I
me
dip,
forever.
You know what's my favorite part about Rob Dare?
What?
He flexes anytime he hits it.
You're right.
He just goes,
Yes.
like, stay down there.
It really does.
So I'll be back a little bit later.
All right. Well, good luck.
That's still too loud. You're going to ruin your hearing.
My ears are shut. I'm sick.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good. All righty. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. So. Yeah, if you want to hop on. But yeah, so once again, welcome. If you didn't know, we do have a Duck Hunt shirt out there. We do have Carried by Dinner, all right here. That was nice to look. So if I heard correctly, you are Dunktastic.
Yes, I'm Dunktastic.
All right. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the commentary. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good. Yeah, I answered.
That's good.
I'm 2-0 currently.
2-0. All right.
So
Let's see. With as many people, I think, are you like one away from winners quarters then?
what?
Are you like one away from winners quarters?
I'm not sure, but I just know I have to fight Goblin next. So
Yeah. So I mean,
Well,
basically,
if
we'll get
Goblin-
to watch it right here.
if Goblin beats him,
Yeah. Who are we fighting? Nice.
I ain't got 60 bucks. Actually I do.
I will definitely say this. So one thing Alicia just said on the mic is we actually do have an import official GameCube controller from Japan here. 2 of them.
Wait.
They're each being sold at $60. Really good deal that you can get. So basically, you don't have to import your own and pay the shipping fee and all that stuff. It's going to come out around to that price. So almost selling it to you at cost.
I might actually have to cop that because my controller just broke and I have to use a third party. And like
Yeah,
I have $60 on my person.
I mean, if you got $60 on your person, that's a really good deal.
That's a super.
Because like the good thing is Japan's reproducing them, Europe's about to reproduce them, America's not getting them just yet. If America does, they will be sold at $40, but we have nothing in the works.
Yeah, they never restock them.
The one hope that we do have is we do have a direct coming up. We have the Animal Crossing Direct February 20th, but apparently there's a guy that got that date right, and he did say that there should be a second direct this month as well. So that's the case. Maybe they'll announce more.
There's an Animal Crossing Direct coming up.
Yes. Yeah. So there was a leaker that leaked that one correctly, and he said a second direct should be happening in February. So if that's the case. Maybe we'll get more. But honestly, $60 not a bad price to pay for them because you're only paying 80 plus.
I might actually go back and do that now.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Well, we got a quick dip right there. But yeah, we're going to have Goblin Man versus somebody, unfortunately, as I mentioned before, very unfamiliar with everybody that's here now. Honestly, so many new faces have joined the scene since I last was extremely active in here. But hopefully, get a good fight against Goblin. Definitely going to be no easy attacks at all. Goblin looking to go to... we're going to go to Frostbite, cause some damage over there. We'll see if he's able to do it. You should know him as the Roy Extraordinaire, and recently starting to pick up a lot more Chrome for very specific matchups. Unfortunately, I can't remember exactly what they were, but there's a very good chance he's probably going to go as Young Link as well. He likes playing him early on in bracket. I'm never really sure if he's trying to warm it up for matchups eventually in the future, just so you can have like projectiles to use, which really isn't necessarily a bad idea. I feel like when you have to play a character like Roy or Chrome, you do have to put yourself in a lot more uncomfortable situations than you would want to be. Where if you play somebody like Young Link, you do get to be very, very safe with the way that you kind of zone yourself out. So one of 2 GameCube controllers are now gone. One of them is now owned by the one and only Dunktastic, saving lots of money right now by getting that, and it has
Tons of money, dude.
Japanese characters on as well. But all right, so we're gonna have Young Link versus Lucas. So definitely going to be a pretty classic floating matchup. You used to see Toon Link Lucas every now and then in Smash Bros. Of course, not a very common matchup by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll see what they get to do. So what can you tell me about J Blank?
Honestly, I don't know about J Blank.
Okay.
From what I can see right now, he plays Lucas, and that's it. So I would imagine. I feel like Young Link would have a really good matchup against Lucas, because Young Link has really like fast aerials up close, and he can kind of like outbox Lucas up close. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't really think that's the case. So I
You don't
mean,
think so?
the one thing is like at least both characters are going to have their disjoints. Of course, both of them have Zairs as well, so they'll actually have pretty good approach controls against each other. But the thing is, like, Young Link's projectiles are not particularly quick, except fire rails. Fire rails are pretty good. But you're also going to have the same zoning tools with PK Fire as well. And the other thing, too, is just, like, Lucas's boxing tools are going to be a lot quicker than Young Link's are as well.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, if you look at his jab and down tilt, like, those things you can just, like, spam right with shield.
That's
like,
true.
his ones that are slow is, like, F tilt and then up tilt to a degree, but you're mostly using that to answer. You're not really using that up close. So
I was thinking about his aerials, but yeah, I mean, his jab is really fast. But
the only quick aerial that
Young
Young Link has
is
2.
Nair.
It's Nair and back air. Those are both quick, but fair from Lucas isn't that slow. Nair is all right. Back air is slow. Up air is fine. Down air is pretty quick as well. So
Yeah, I mean, back air is pretty situational.
yeah,
It's it's used like a spike, kind of a mix-up, but
exactly. Yeah, you're not going to be using it unless you're back. That's the only option you have for the most part. The other thing too is you actually should be able to use PK Freeze to edge guard Young Link as well.
yeah.
But I haven't really seen him try to utilize that. Oh, that should have been a
Arrow
way
combos.
fresher combo there.
Oh, but he's dead,
Yeah. As long as you place your hitbox in the area where they can't recover, that's all you need to do.
basically. But yeah, another thing in this matchup is that Lucas can't absorb Fire Arrow, which I think is really weird.
It's because it's a physical property.
Yeah.
It's not really like it's all environmental there, so it falls in line with what it normally should be. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to punish that. He went down with an air cliff.
Ooh, catching with the boomerang. So, not in a really bad state, I would say, because Lucas's recovery can go really far, but still.
Yeah. Oh, good mix-up right there.
Yeah, gets him with the down air.
Yeah, he actually hesitated to throw that out, so that way he'll catch any option that J Link might go for.
For sure.
Pie and Shaws, T15. Pie and Shaws, T15.
Really like the way that Goblin's playing the platform right there, kind of making it pretty hard and ambiguous for J Blank to find a solid punish for him. Oh man, unfortunately he didn't know the distance of his F smash there, but yeah,
Yep.
he goes for it, and he should have realized that after that first whiffed up B, he's not going to punish that with an F smash.
Yeah. Oh. Down tilt in air, and that's going to be the kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
So good stuff from Goblin.
And towards the end there, you're definitely seeing J Blank just get completely overwhelmed by kind of the onslaught of aerials that Goblin is throwing out. Definitely, I think one thing you can rely against a Goblin a lot is that, kind of just due to the nature of the characters that he plays, he's going to be going in with a lot of attacks most of the time.
Yeah.
Considering that you have pretty good disjoints to challenge a lot of the quick aerials that he's going to be throwing out. Should be fading back a little bit, trying to catch him with those fairs, because you do have a really good disjoint to work with that fair.
Yeah, he just needs to be using his disjoints more in general.
Yeah, but I kind of think like Goblin just sort of trapped him in a lot of situations where he didn't really feel comfortable escaping, but you know, definitely with like 3-frame jump swaps and everything, that you have more than enough time to get away.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Goblin.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that, you're gonna have to take those.
3 arrows in a row.
That is kind of one folly of Lucas there, is that his double jump is very slow with accelerating vertically.
Yeah.
So those arrows are going to hurt quite a lot. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to connect the final hit of that down air, so.
I don't know if it even would have killed him. I didn't see if Goblin used his jump.
He did, but I don't know if it would have put him down far enough, because Young Link's up B goes pretty far.
Yeah. Ooh, good beer
Really good
burst.
mix-ups, yeah.
Oh, Goblin used the bomb to get out of the nair, I think.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, Blake wasn't really looking at those percentages to see if that trade is going to be worth it.
Yeah. Goblin ledge trapping with bomb really well right now. So, oh. Catches him with the nair, the double nair.
Yeah.
I like how Goblin's just going in with a lot of down tilts. I mean, that's just how he's getting most of his damage.
Okay, finally like that he actually punished the up B with dash attack this time.
Uh-huh.
Just because like the F smashes were not working out before.
He needs to go for less committal options.
Ghost versus
You know,
L,
when he's
TV7.
punishing at least.
Ghost versus L, TV7. Epic Gabriel versus Bumpus, TV13. Epic
Okay.
Gabriel versus Bumpus.
save.
You know, as of right now, just Blake hasn't really found a good way to kind of pin Goblin down. Goblin's been doing the pinning down the entire time. So, ooh, okay, finally gets stuffs him out there with that PK fire there,
But
but
he still gets caught by the bomb.
okay, really good escape there, and that's going to catch him.
Yeah, you're dead. Blake could bring this back with one good edge guard.
Yeah. I mean, that's the good thing. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with how good Lucas's punish game is this time around. I know his edge guard is pretty good, but outside of that, I don't think he has the hard-hitting combos that he used to have in Smash 4.
Yeah, they're not the same, but I mean, he still sort of has them.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
There's a
They're
couple
not
things you can
complete.
get, but not, you know,
Not to death.
not to the level of Smash 4 for sure. Ooh. It's like Goblin always knows where Blank is going to be in the air. Like, he catches him with every boomerang. He might make this back.
Oh, unfortunately, he didn't go for the hard edge guard there.
Yeah. Young Link's down air not spiking in this game. Ooh.
Okay, finally get one pressure in there, but unfortunately, just a little bit off on that roll read there. And Goblin's going to clean that out. Pretty commanding, right?
Yeah, I mean, Goblin's pressure is just immaculate, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, the bigger thing that Jamie wasn't really considering was just kind of where exactly Goblin was placing out his aerials. He didn't really need to change his game plan at all, just because he'd throw boomerang out in all the obvious areas that Lucas was going to jump to. Throw the arrows out in all the areas that Lucas was going to jump to, and
Dath versus Fire Emblem Peach on
Jay didn't really
stream.
throw out too many mix-ups with where he would play each thing there. So
Yeah.
it was just kind of sort of being predictable at the end of the day was what undid him. So it looks like we're going to get Dath and Fire Emblem Peach up next. I know Dath, we're getting out the Byleth. Not sure if we're going to see it today. Fire Emblem Peach, definitely a player of two characters, Peach and Robin.
They both play Robin, but
Yes, they
I don't
do.
I don't think we'll be seeing a Robin Ditto.
I don't think so either. I don't know if Dath is committed to playing the Byleth for the time being. I'd be happy if he is, because I'm down to see more Byleth. Very fun character to watch, because
Yeah.
it basically relies just off hard reads, really good punish game, and you just have an absurd range to abuse every single character. But
Exactly.
you know, we'll see.
I think Dath will go Byleth game 1, and then if he loses, he might switch.
I mean, that's kind of the classic with
Yeah, I
a
mean,
lot
when
of these players here. If you know you can win, you're going to be going to better quality character. But you know, Fire Emblem Peach not going to be any slouch by any stretch of the imagination. She's done a lot of good work in the past. Believe I want to say she got top 8 at Juicy's, or if not, it was just right outside.
Yeah. Fire Emblem Peach won an Arcade Monsters at one point. I
Okay.
forget which one. It was a while ago, but yeah.
So, have you ever used a brand new GameCube controller in the past?
I have not, actually.
Okay, so
this
pick
is
it
like
up and you're going to realize it's going to be really stiff. You need to break that thing in like crazy.
this is like Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I might just have to play a bunch of friendlies at my house, you know, and like.
It is not going to
warm it
feel
up.
good for an entire week. I will tell you that much.
Yes.
It is going to feel horrible. Once you break that in, hopefully it feels good, unless you got it done.
I don't know. It feels good, dude.
Have you seen? I just kind of want to see how the stick feels.
It feels so good. Like the stick is crisp.
Okay, that's actually not that stiff. Like I'm used to it actually feeling a little bit stiffer than that.
And
we
the
just have to see
buttons.
response it.
But anyway, enough gushing about the GameCube controller. We're getting into the game one.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that we played Greninja this game, so not getting the Byleth at all. Looks like he's not experimenting with that character. So we'll see. Honestly, Greninja, not a character that we get to see too often, but a character that everyone does think is pretty good.
There's actually a couple Greninjas in CFL. We got Puff Daddy J, we got Dath,
Yeah. I know Piglino plays Greninja as well.
and Seabass too.
Okay, I didn't
So-
know we also played that.
CFL definitely has a bunch of like weird characters that not a lot of people play. I mean, it used to be Game & Watch, but there's like Wii Fit. There's like 4 Wii Fits in CFL or something
I
stupid
did
like
not know
that.
that.
There's like 3 Greninjas. So
So Greninja's a good one to know how to fight, because like, that's one you honestly do need to know the matchup for. It is a
Yes,
good character this time.
for sure. Greninja is really good, and you have to know how to play around his dash attack and his down tilt essentially. And like, you know, you kind of just have to know his combos. Now, Greninja can capitalize if you keep trying to, you know, if a Greninja can know where you want to go out of his combo, you know, like where you're air dodging, then he can capitalize off that really well. But he just has a lot of really fast aerials, and he has his up. That's the stock.
Yeah, the classic.
He has his
That's
fair
nice.
that he can use to get a read, but he also has his back air and his nair.
Yeah.
Has really quick punishes, so like, I don't know, his combo game just really good. But
Yeah, that's one thing that's nice is the combo game did improve a pretty good amount from Smash 4. However, at least in the air, he still suffers from all the same problems. He is slow unless he's facing backwards.
and
so-
he also has no out of shield options basically, so
Exactly.
it's really rough. But I mean, Greninja in the lead is really scary.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing right now, because his projectile, especially against Peach, his projectile has a lot of priority. So like, you can't really just throw turnips at him. And yeah, I mean, if you're playing scared against Greninja, you're kind of just, you know, he's going to catch you with all of his areas. So it's really tough.
And try to catch a jump read there with that up smash. Unfortunately, just off his mark. Good up beat.
Good
there.
recovery.
Poogs, TV1, Jayla Flame and Poogs, Team TV1, Wispy and Harley Zen.
Right now, guys, Dath is doing such a good job of facilitating that final
TV9,
Peach. Oh,
Wispy and Harley
He's really just
Zen
keeping his space, you know.
yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, TV10.
Okay, try to catch him with the Randy side B there, but not gonna find it's fine.
Fireman Peach
Oh,
is
we
trying
got a
to-
Saturn.
Oh,
Good on
Wow.
those shield big there.
I mean, if
Sayaru and Jayla.
Fire Emblem Peach's combos are on point, then I mean, he could get a whole stock off this one Saturn. But now,
Yeah.
oh, hitting
Oh,
with the sour spot.
Yeah, I think we got some stuff DI on that. But honestly, you are trying to just find your way outside of that whole vortex, so
Yeah.
can't really blame him there. Okay, got the shield poke there with that back air.
Dash attack to up air. Good air dodge.
Yeah.
TV14.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about being a float against Greninjas. The combos just don't work nearly as well against them.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of able to fall out of it and then just find your way down. But
Just air dodge.
of course, the quick dash and that quick aerial
On
speed
deck
is
for
going to find
stream
up.
is Bolin
Very easy to
versus
capitalize.
Arkma. On deck for stream, Bolin versus Arkma.
Get him with the back air. Full cancel. Oh, back air to grab.
Okay.
So we're seeing Fire Emblem Peach tack on some damage now, but still at a pretty big deficit. You know, more than a stock behind. But I mean,
Yeah.
this could change. Got a dot eyes. Fire Emblem Peach's RNG with the turnips this game has been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, God Ice is out of definitely things that you want to see. Oh! Okay.
Almost got him with it.
Yeah, a little bit late on that.
Down tilt.
Yeah, so we thought he was going to get the full air dodge there, but
Nope.
not giving it to him.
Goblin versus Dunktastic, TV6.
That's me.
Goblin
Alright,
versus
well.
Dunktastic, TV6.
Off you go. Good luck.
Oh, and that's the back air, and that's the game.
Oh, yes. Dath doing a good job stealing his mark out right there. And we'll see what Fire Emblem Peach does. Obviously, Dath is going to be very knowledgeable about all of the different Robin shenanigans. So, you know, probably not going to see the Robin coming out from Fire Emblem Peach this time around. But what do you think, Bolin?
I just walked in.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Are you still muted?
Am I still what?
Let me see. Hold up. No. Okay. You're live. Wait. No, you're live. Now you're live.
All right. Oh, that was a lot louder than I thought. Sorry.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
All right. What game is this?
This is game. This is game 2.
Game 2.
So
Dath
took
took game
the
1.
first one. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty good back there over there.
Did he go Greninja game 1?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So a repeat of same exact characters last
Gotcha.
time. Do you know if Dath is still playing Byleth at all?
Yeah, he's been pulling out Byleth a lot at like Mellow and stuff, but maybe he just already knows this matchup and he's like, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna go Greninja.
I mean, there is a $150 pop bonus, so.
But that is true. He might be.
To be fair.
I'm still going Banjo though, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Oh man, this is a relentless chase down right now.
Yeah. You missed something with Greninja, just get another dash tag. There it is right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the pro and con of being a floaty in this matchup is while you will like get out of all the true combos there, you're just like way more prone to get hit by those dash attacks later on.
Yeah.
It takes forever for you to fall down. And then also you do have all the time in the world to just kind of respond with it.
Yeah. Dath obviously being very proficient in Greninja, plays him really well.
Oh, okay. Finally
tech.
got the turnip edge guard set up. And
Hey,
Dath
Fire
is
Lil
actually
Peach doing
off
really
the-
good with these edge guards. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he
Oh.
took his jump. There's not really much he can do. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That's it.
He was
Oh,
all
wow.
over him. Every single turnip hit. That was awesome, actually.
I think that is actually like the most perfect turnip edge guard I've seen
That was.
so far.
If that was my Peach, I would have missed the first turnip and he would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
back.
I have no item gameplay. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Let's see.
Good, really good stuff from Fire Emblem Peach.
Yeah. Oh. That was going to be scary here. Got the drag down.
Yes, yeah, good tech.
Okay, at least he was able to sniff out the little grab there. We'll see what happens next. Okay. Ooh, it has a pretty good corner pressure there. Got the turnip set up too. But unfortunately not able to continue that extension there. Now, right now, I do think Fire Emblem Peach is doing a really good job of just kind of holding that center stage. But right as soon as I say that, it looks like Dath is finally getting his hits in there. The second that he hits your shield once, like, he's able to take those hits so far.
The Twitch for this is Polarity GG, right?
Yes. Oh no, went for a really bad parasol there, but it looks like he's going to be able to keep himself safe. Dath make a little bit of an overextension there. Fire Emblem Peach might have been able to just turn around that really bad situation for herself. Oh yeah, that forward air is just going to come in basically every option. That's too bad because Fire Emblem Peach almost did a really good job of just turning around that whole situation. Okay, 2 up airs. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
here
are
we
we getting
go
the same
again.
edge guard?
Oh, missed it.
Okay, yeah. No, Dath did a much better job of recovering that time. It was kind of ambiguous when to throw it. Forward air is still strong as that.
Just like that. Last stock, game 2.
Yeah. Oh, Dath might be able to say something about that real fast.
Couple Greninja combos, you know, gets a jump read into back air, and let's see how long Fire Emblem Peach can last.
Yeah. Yeah, looking for that down
100%
tilt
you
right
can get
now.
on him.
Oh, boy. Peach is doing what she needs to do, just kind of playing out of her. Oh, caught the jump. No Death yet.
That was good patience on it. Oh, yep.
That was sick.
Nice.
That was sick.
Stuff on him. Dath takes it 2-0.
Yeah, so good stuff to Dath, keeping up his due diligence with keeping up the edge guard thing, and it looks like Bolin is going to be heading out and playing some bracket. Yo! Let's go, man. I remember you did move back here. Ooh. Climb on, man. It's been ages, man. It's been, I think it's been a full year.
He's a better athlete than me though, so don't let him say that. You moved, right?
Yeah, so I'm no longer living at UCF. I live right next to Disney.
That is horrendously amazing.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I love everything
gracious.
about it.
Wait, so sorry, where'd you go?
So I live right next to Disney now.
To where?
I live next to Disney now, so it takes me about like 45 minutes to
Okay.
50 minutes to get out here.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you moved right as I got back to town. So
Are you in
yeah.
the UCF area now?
Yeah, I live in Waterford.
Damn.
Oh, man, they jumped right on the stream. So this is still winner side. Arkma Bolin?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, both of these guys have been on a bit of a tear when it comes to increasing their consistency and finding and securing better wins.
That's good to hear. Like, what people have they just been able to overcome now?
Excuse me?
Who have they been able to overcome recently?
I know Arkma has been tearing it up over at Juicy's.
Okay.
I don't want to say names, but I think he beat Riot.
That sounds about right.
I know he beat Cheyenne in the Ditto, which was amazingly hype. Go rewatch that set.
Oh, I can only imagine what that
because
looks like.
Kiki's commentating, and it's hilarious. Yeah, and just so in general, like he's been doing well over in the Brevard area. He beat Grog recently.
Is
Grog's
he
very
from
good.
Brevard originally?
Yeah, so he's
Okay, I
over in the
realized that.
Grog area.
Gotcha.
I think he's closer to where Jape lives, which is a little bit north, but still in the Brevard County.
Gotcha.
So a little bit closer to all the places in Orlando. He also goes
Yeah,
to
because I
school
know
here.
he comes out to all these events, so I figured you have to have some arrangement that makes it easy.
And I know Bolin taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a haircut.
Yes.
However, at the regional events he's been to, he's done incredibly well.
That's good. to hear.
Taking wins off of people from SFL, taking wins off of people from CFL. I think he got top 32 of Shell Shock on winner side, which means he got better than top 32.
Yeah. The other thing too is I do know he's going to be going to Frostbite as well. So if you're looking to
Oh
continue success
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
what's gonna be the CFL squad over there?
Me and Brevard.
Oh.
So
is-
Kobe's going. That's the most
is this
important
the
thing
first,
to know.
Is this the first time that he travels out of state for this?
No,
Something like
okay, so
this?
he went to Genesis and he got 33rd.
Okay, I remember
A
that.
lot of people
Yeah.
forget about that.
But that was the first Genesis, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Florida was kind of like amazing at this game because we wore it on our sleeves that we bought it. And now we had it illegally. And we were playing for weeks before this. So we kind of cheated. And we did really, really well at the first few majors before everyone caught up.
I remember
It was
that.
weird. I think Florida's kind of adaptive at new games in general.
I gotta agree with
Because
that.
SFL did very well at the beginning of the season as well. Look at that, how disjointed is that move? That is crazy.
Honestly, I need to look at those hitboxes again, but I don't know if you've ever looked at Game & Watch's dash
It's
grab and pivot grab.
disgusting.
It is disturbingly disjointed.
Everything in this character has disjointed. Speaking of disjointed, bro,
that
one
move-
of Arkma's favorite buffs coming out of the last patch 7.0 was that up air because it has not only it's bigger, better, stronger, but also he said because of the weak hitbox, just allows it to linger longer.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Did I imagine no combo potential off of it though?
Maybe a low percent if you're falling with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Not so sure. Regardless, it kills at like 70, so
Yeah,
don't have to
well,
worry about that.
Who cares?
Oh, Bolin taking this first stock though,
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
No, definitely. Honestly, like dash cancels have tilts are so good for so many characters, just with how strong a lot of them end up being this time. Ooh.
There we go.
Just gonna do that.
Yeah, watch out for that forward smash. Forward smash being kind of reminiscent of Bowser Jr.'s in the fact that it has almost 0 to none and lag.
Yes.
It's pretty safe on hit, I believe, and it comes out quickly. But speaking of the matchup, though, I think you're going to be able to see the bucket come out frequently, hopefully, because that's also a move that ends quickly. And ooh, there we
Ooh,
go.
that's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of ending quickly, it's
That
because of the frames of animation with Game Watch, it's hard to naturally react to when the end of something is, and there's almost no cooldown on most of his moves anyways.
Yeah, or it's just like sometimes if there is, it's just so deceptive of when it starts and when it ends. It's just,
Exactly.
like so many people just like get dash attacks found on the shield, they don't punish it at all, which you can clearly do that.
You know why it is? It's because he's a 2D character in a 3D game. They're like, all right, well, he's a cartoon. We don't have to give him any animations.
Pretty
You know,
much.
everyone else is, putting their hands back in their pocket after they throw out a move.
You got 2 frames.
This guy is, everyone else is 60 frames a second, but this guy's in 20 frames a second,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
there
good
we
catch
go.
there. Not many moves are going to beat out that key, but that one will.
Yeah, call him out, too. That's a big thing. A lot of these Game Watchers are going to be trying to patrol the skies. And call that out correctly, they're going to put themselves in a bad position in which, Arkman could capitalize on.
I do feel like Bolin has been calling out a pretty good amount of habits, though, like especially with that down smash. Like we've been seeing a lot of rolls from ledge coming from Arkma, and every single time there's pretty much been a dash.
Oh,
down
that
smash
jump,
call
too,
out.
just missed
Back,
back a
yep,
little bit,
there
but
we
here we go. Ooh,
Yeah, again, repeat of the
you
rolls.
saw that head, dog.
Yes. But like when I think about this matchup on paper, I do feel like it is a little bit rough for Zelda, because like characters are pretty quick, have a pretty easy time, but when you're relying on a lot of zoning tools and, you know, not necessarily can rely on them against a character like wait, Arkma plays with a 64 controller, what? I did not know this.
Here, this is new. This is definitely new. So if you guys don't know, Arkma is a 64 player, but I have never seen him. I did know he had adapters. I haven't seen him play competitively with the 64 controller yet, though.
Oh, that's insane. Mad props to that.
So, and if
Especially with that
he
analog
beats you
stick.
with that, that's like respect, right? If someone beats you with like a Joy-Con, that's not respect. That's just like, screw you, dude. But if
Nah,
it's
64,
64, I was like, okay.
That's bad respect.
Yeah,
right there.
that's bad respect. Because people can't even call you like old man. You're like Methuselah at that point. That's the worst, I think. That's the thing I hate about this game the most. There's so many young people that think that you're old for playing Smash 4, bro. and then they call you out. They're like, look at that old man controller. A GameCube controller?
No.
You're crazy.
I mean, at least that like you could claim melee on that one. But
Get that Zoomer crap out of here.
Internet's changed everything, man.
How did DI? Okay, let's get
Ooh,
DI.
okay, yeah.
So if you're not at the range to get up aired, not at the percent, you want to DI in, right? So that
Yeah.
you go up. You want to DI out when you're out of that percent, right? Because the thing is, if you DI out, it's actually much easier to react and get those lightning kicks. If you don't, you're gonna get up
Easily
aired
bad.
toward the end.
Yeah, so as long as like you're out of the percent range where you won't die to it.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah,
Just
that
think
makes
about it
sense.
like Pichu's down smash. You're gonna DI differently at different percents
That
based
makes
on
sense,
confirms.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that down air. It was a great call out.
yeah. Just missing the lightning kick right there. Oh, called that out there, but actually out of range.
Yeah. Bless Zelda's heart. One of the few times I'm rooting for Zelda. Jeez, I wonder if you can actually get that to go onto the stage. I know this is like one of the thinnest stages
Yeah.
throughout the side. So I know like Ven was one of the big capitalizers of this early on, and a lot of shock players
Yeah.
go like super low and up air through this
Yeah.
stage. Like Mewtwo can do it too.
I believe the up air could. If you can get the Phantom to go through the entire stage with like the forward slash though, that'd be nuts.
So that happens on Yoshi's.
Oh,
Surprising.
really?
It travels through the stage. And it just did it right there.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, well, he said the taunt. So yeah, I got my little tricks, my bag of tricks.
Yeah. Good gimmicks right there. Oh, no.
You
Good
saw the
reaction.
chair come out. The only unsafe on shield move Game & Watch has.
Oh,
I like that. You gotta be ready. You gotta know your angles definitely against Zelda.
yes.
Getting out of there
That's
with
for sure.
invincibility though.
Aqua's doing a pretty good job of actually throwing out that Phantom pressure as well. Oh, except there.
Augustus the Turtle coming out to play. See, that was actually pretty bad DI. I think he could have died there, but Arkma wasn't quick enough on the sticks, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I agree with that as well.
Oh, what
very
a call, a
nice.
double jump. And I like that, covering the ground with the Phantom, saying, okay, this guy's going to want to get back to the center stage. He's going to have to double jump from this platform. I'll call that out.
Yeah. Arkma's had a pretty good lead on the habit so far.
But tricks for himself. We saw Bolin throw out the double forward air, the double bombs.
Oh, finally we got to mix up for the ledge there. 'Cause I feel like entirely the whole time Arkma was always throwing out that roll, but we're getting jumps in there now.
See, like, it's so hard because a lot of players just don't know what they can punish against Game & Watch. You saw that right there with the
Yeah.
down. He didn't go for the down air on Game & Watch, especially at that percent, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
that was an interesting option, but that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, smart knowing that there is some intangibility on there. Again,
Yeah.
approaching with these forward tilts. I'm not the biggest fan, but good TI out of that down throw once again.
Yeah. No, honestly, with like this much rage against Zelda, I'd be a little bit careful, especially since you're playing this Game & Watch. That up air might just get some cheese. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
Yep. Honestly, I just got hit by that when I was like playing Bolin right before bracket started,
Really?
and I forgot that was a thing. You can't bash out.
So Game & Watch has sauce, guys.
Nice.
There we go. Bolin being grounded for the most part there in neutral. I think that's what he picked up on. Forward throw, he wants the stage control.
Yeah, honestly, at this percentage, that's what I'd opt for. We're just throwing out all those F smashes, hoping we get one dash in at that moment. Oh! It's gonna have a little bit.
Yeah, he got like 20 health back, so it's all
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
good catch there.
Yeah, so he runs there, shields underneath, kind of baits out that jump, right at the kind of the tip of that sword.
The other thing too is like as long as you throw out an attack, that's just a confirmed punish there. So not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was super uncommittal, right? You know, he's going to have the frame advantage if he runs up his shields regardless, right? You're going to get
Yeah,
that shield grab,
exactly.
or you can go for a forward smash. Might be able to break shield at that point.
Yeah, like the only option you have to counter that is just like be out of range of everything, or hopefully use throw armor to get around
Yeah,
it.
and if
That's
you
it.
approached with the counter, I think you still would have gotten shield grab, you know, because he was right at the tip, right? So gets countered, goes back and hits him. I think
How
he'd
much
still
shield
be able
damage
to
does
do
that do though? So I feel
Uh,
like
I don't-
Reflected Knight does a lot.
I don't think it'll break shield.
Not like not a full shield though. Yeah, I think if you get it to half, maybe.
Yeah, I think if you have less than half, I think it would poke for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
It is a big move, right? So it hits at the bottom, then comes up at the top.
Yeah, yeah. All right, actually took it to Lilac for the last one.
Yeah, Lila, you don't really get Lilated very much as Game Watch, do you?
Yeah.
You always have that ability to air dodge out of your up B, so you could just be super uncommittal with these up Bs, go for the right spacing, and in case something does happen, you can react.
Exactly.
But Zelda does not have the same capabilities.
If I remember correctly, does this one mess up her teleport recoveries as well?
Yeah, so it's a lot harder to do cancels on this stage, right? Just because these slants. Yeah, it's a lot more to like think about, right?
Yeah.
And as a smaller character as Game Watch, it's easier to patrol underneath these platforms, right?
For
Because
sure.
a lot of these big sweeping hitboxes like the fishbowl, you know, or the back air. So you're able to camp and set up house much easier comparative to Zelda, who has,
yeah.
you know, these single hit powerhouse moves.
Yeah, I mean, really the only thing she's got is like the knight to like cover pretty much the entire route there.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. At least it came in.
Shout out to Nitro, the UCF mascot. Ooh!
Honestly, I can't wait to see that mod. Hasn't been made yet.
That was unfortunate. He just messed up the teleport a little bit there.
Yeah.
And you got to remember too that out of all the teleporters, Zelda has almost 0 to no airspeed.
Yes. So yeah, you're not gonna get much drift off of that. Ooh, that shield is looking really sus at the moment. So he's got to be on point with those parries.
Yeah,
Oh.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times I just do the same thing. I just stay out of the range, wait till neutral gets reset when that Phantom's fully charged and you can't really challenge.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Just think about it, right? It's a setup character. They want you to fall for their setups, right?
Exactly. And the good thing too is like it just takes some time before they can't throw the knight out again. So
Yeah.
that's your time that you can go in.
Exactly. You know, it's you have one hit advantage, but you haven't won stage control, but you're safe.
Yes.
Gotta
Gotta get those patients sometimes. Yeah, I also like that he's just kind of running in front of it, so he can't even worry about the reflections
Yeah.
as well. So that helps a lot.
And in general, we've seen a lot of patience here from Bullet and Neutral. Yeah, he wants to punish that again, see what the DI's like. See, it was good DI still. He didn't want to die off the side from the forward air, but he
Yeah.
still took a fat punish for it. That's a lot of percent.
So that is for sure. At least on his end, he is going to have a little bit more range. That could make the difference with the KO at this percentage. Really good cross up right
Yeah,
there.
you see how far away he just sweeps from his opponent. You know, all out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Called it out, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
nah,
counter
barely
hit.
living that. I also feel like he might be able to bucket that up there. I don't know, just a small little suspicion about it.
Yeah, that was,
Oh,
that was
that's good
crazy.
punish.
Back
Not
throw.
gonna do it just yet.
Powerful back throw, though.
Yeah. If he was at the ledge, that would kill him. Oh.
The little
I
fist.
love that. It's like an incomplete GIF or something. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
I was terrified.
I think if he was up higher, he would have been able to get in.
Yeah.
That's how teleports work usually, right? So you can get those closer angles depending on how high you are from the ground.
Okay, yeah. So it's locked to, is it locked to 16 angles in this game? So I remember it was sort of like that with,
I don't
no,
think so.
Fox was 16, I believe, back in the day.
Is Fox 16 angles in this game?
I don't know. If it kept the same Smash 4 rules, I think it was 16.
I have zero idea. Wow.
That was
that
really
died?
sad. Yeah. There was just like no sound to it all. It was just
Yeah,
like,
it was just like, and the fact of the matter is he mashed out with the side B and just like, oh, okay, I guess we're
Yeah.
dead now.
it might have been some bad DI. That too.
Aim
Oh.
Watch's hammers do everything for you.
They really do.
They don't always do what you want them to do, but they do everything for you. That was so scary. Challenge that up smash like that.
Oh. Oh, actually, okay. Hit him out of that forward air. Yeah,
I
nice
love
point.
that, yes. Oh, so close.
Oh,
That would
yeah,
have killed.
That, I was about to say, yeah. Okay, so now up for the up B. Oh, yeah, wasn't ready for the shield poke.
Yeah, hit the toes, bro. Gotta watch those ankles. Yeah, Bullen's playing a little more skittish
Oh.
now.
Okay, at least he recognized that he was facing behind there.
Yeah, you see these defensive options coming out. He's playing really comfortably on the edge. No way.
Honestly, at first I thought he like used his intangibility to get around that, and then I saw the hammers go down.
That's stupid. And that's the thing, bro. This is what I'm telling you, bro. They do everything, bro.
They do
Kill off the
everything.
top, kill off the sides, ground you to forward smash.
And
Doesn't
damage
matter.
yourself.
They got no lag. Why not? Throw them out.
Yeah.
I'm a big advocate for nerfing stupidly designed characters, and that's not me being ignorant. I play this game every single day.
Oh yeah. No, I know
That
you're a
down
student
smash
of
is ignorant.
it. It is very ignorant. I don't think anyone's gonna deny that.
And like, listen, Arkma's not in the wrong for calling him out and doing a move
No,
that
no,
has
no, no.
intangibility on it. He just rolled the dice and didn't work that time, you know?
I think we saw a little bit, a little charge for Bolin as well, just kind of waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, you know,
That move's good.
yeah. the
that
move-
smash is good.
yeah, right. So even if you got charged, if the move hit him first before the hammers hit him, you know, it wouldn't have like super armed through or anything like that,
Nah.
of course. You know, it still wasn't a bad play by Arkma, but it's just one of those things where you roll the dice, and now you know why some characters are considered top tier and some aren't.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's for certain. For certain. Who do we got up next?
And so Mr. Seth Stone
That's that. Okay.
versus
Look at that.
Migs, which is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Seth Stone, I saw his Twitter earlier today. He said, "Rocking that dad look, you know, pro golfer, the top."
I can at least see the golf look right now.
Let's see it. Let's go. And then Migs, my man, Palutena, players
okay. I
stick
didn't see him last
together,
time,
right?
yeah.
No, that's a lie.
Are you still going Palutena?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Facts. That
What
character's
were the characters
broken.
that you're going through? Palutena, did you do Wolf at the beginning?
I'm still playing. I'm cycling through Wolf. I'm shelfing Bowser Jr. He's gonna get buffed one day, maybe 2 years from
He
now.
does seem like that character that is in that lineup for buffing.
He's so fun, bro.
He
He's
does.
so fun.
He
But then you,
is.
like, I just think about it conceptually. I'm like, listen, all these wins I'm getting are sick, but they're expected. Unexpected. I always know that these people that beat don't know the matchup.
Oh yeah.
You know,
For sure.
I feel like, I don't know how Ketchup has gotten away with it for so long, because he is good. I think people are catching up to that matchup, and he just hasn't had that many bad matchups in that region, personally.
Yeah, because
You
I
know?
mean, there's a lot more matchups you could actually fight now, from what I can tell. At least compared to Smash 4.
Yeah, so Mario's not impossible anymore, which is nice. But it's just like, he needs a buff, so we're going to rock with the Palu,
Yeah.
and the Wolf, of course, because the Wolf's sick, and Pokemon Trainer.
Okay. Oh wait, actually going with the Wii Fit Trainer right now.
Yeah, dude, so I would say that, you know, Seth, you know, he's a good guy at heart, so he's not the worst camper in the world. He'll do what he needs to.
I mean,
But in
sometimes
rea-
as Wii Fit, you just got to.
Yeah, of course. I
Gotta
mean,
set up.
listen,
Gotta
that's a
set
strength, you know? Go for what's a strength. I would like to see him back right there, maximize damage.
What do
But,
you think about this matchup in general, actually?
I actually haven't played this one too much.
Okay.
I think it's definitely Palu's favor.
Yeah, I would agree with that, yeah.
Big thing is characters that don't really like aren't threatened by offstage Wii Fit are not really that scary, right?
Yeah.
So like that's why Pichu just decimates Wii Fit, because you're like, oh, you're off stage, okay, I don't care, I'm gonna just edge guard you. Ooh, called out the
That
high
was
recovery
clean.
though. Big thing about Seth though, he's a very, very technical player. He
Okay.
knows a lot of his setups, like even there, a little bit of a fake out, not actually hitting that ball. And I think he's one of those players that optimizes, you know, his deep breathing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that like from Smash 4 to this game, that's one thing that's so much better about Wii Fit. It's just the punish game. That deep breathing does so much more now. Like, you gotta be scared of whatever it's got activated.
I do like, so a lot of players, when they play against Wii Fit, they do tend to just hold center stage and let the Wii Fits do their thing. Big thing I would say though is you do want to pressure people when they're technically in disadvantaged states, right? Just like that. That's perfect, right? Close down the space, throw out the stuff that you know is safe, but you can also just react in certain situations. You don't have to be throwing out moves because that's going to be leaving you open.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good catch.
That's what I'm talking about with this technical tricks.
Oh! Oh, man, that was so close.
No jump.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I had to get an air dodge in there first.
See, I don't like grabs like that because your opponent's more likely going to be doing something extra defensive when you have the invincibility there.
Yeah.
So you don't, like in Melee, you go for grabs, right? That's actually what you do a lot of the time. In this game, it's not the exact same. You usually just get in close, then react because you still have that invincibility. They're not going to hit your shield.
Yeah.
They jump away, just throw it in air.
Exactly, yeah. Anything where you can quickly respawn again. Pretty good walling there, but unfortunately just outspaced that fair.
Oof, quite a bit of damage.
I really like that crouch there too, just kind of getting around like that issue Palutena has against short characters as well. Oh, good use of that shield.
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, that's one thing about like the Wii Fit ledge camping was the thing about dash attack. I think it just run right through all that.
Yeah, but dash attack has a lot of, so the big thing people don't really know is all Palutena's moves have a lot of lag. All of them. Even the aerials. The thing is, people will land with aerial moves. This is the same in Smash 4.
Yeah.
When you land with aerial moves, you actually have less end frames on them, right?
Yes, yeah.
They don't auto-cancel. They just...
It's just not as much like
Yeah, that forward air is pretty broken though.
forward is.
Smart, but...
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, it's still risky.
Oh,
I like that. That'll kill. Yeah.
I do like that you try to like land with the ball, the medicine ball coming up in there. So that way you can be a little bit safe. Didn't work out. Oh. Where are we going?
Okay, so that's smart, right? So you do want to go for up air there a lot of times and then fall with your opponent, get the back air. But if your opponent has better frame data than you and they haven't done a defensive option, they can usually challenge you out first, which is what you saw Seth Stone do there.
No exercise. What's your core muscle? I just saw Seth Stone do a really good job of using that that back air there. Still a good move from Smash 4.
Yeah, that move is
Report.
fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic move. Great out of shield option. When you have deep breathing, it's amazing.
Oh, it kills so beautifully.
The worst part about it is it has a pretty big weak hitbox. So you don't necessarily see the sweet spot all the time.
I think the sweet spot lasts like 2 frames or something like that. I remember it's pretty short. At least if it kept it from Smash 4, it was 2 frames long.
Personally, I think auto reticle is very good in this matchup.
I can see that, yeah. I feel like it would just like kind of nullify a lot of the soccer ball setups.
So, okay, so big thing with Palutena is she's all about positioning. If you position yourself in the right way, you should be able to react and frame trap almost everything.
Yeah.
If you have advantage, right? So that's a big thing that I would like to see Mix do. And that's something that I've been doing too a lot more lately. Just I've noticed that situations where you try to call things out, it's not always going to work out for you. But if you jump right into a spot where you can react to whatever they do, that's going to be more than likely always going to work out for you.
Yeah, also with a matchup like this, right, Wii Fit doesn't necessarily have the best frame data in the world too. And I think it's just more important to have that mentality in there. Ooh, really good back air to challenge that.
Great use of the back air.
Yeah. I also love that he just hauls all of his angles down with the ball as well.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh.
See, a situation like that, you should anticipate the ball. So if you want, you could just straight up reflect. Personally, if you're really feeling ballsy, just go for call out the jump side B and downer them.
Yeah.
And get the downer before their side B comes out, but that's super risky, right?
Yeah. Oh. Man.
That's worth it. Definitely
Yeah.
worth.
That was a really swaggy back end right there.
Yeah, see, this is a great example of why it's worth, right? You get deep breathing right away because it refreshes. I believe it refreshes.
Yes, it does.
And then you can quickly get, I don't know if you've seen like John Numbers play much, but he has these combos that'll do 70%. Because you can get these falling nairs into a side B, and you got the head and the ball,
Yeah,
and it
so
does
it's like a
massive
double head,
damage. And Seth really moving right now.
Yeah. Oh, we got really good use of the cancels as well.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is the thing. That's why it's all about positioning. Because in a situation like that, you need to anticipate your opponent doing something defensive, right? They're not going to just stand there. They have enough time to see you coming at them and throw in something out.
Yeah, you also have to come up with the recognition that the deep breathing is made in certain situations. It's just, I don't think I've seen Makes like do that like empty hop in place that's right outside that burst range to really capitalize on that situation. He's always gone in for the attack every single time.
Yeah, the big thing with top players is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think that was a bad option. I think that was not
No,
bad.
that was very safe. That was very, very safe.
But that's the big thing with top players, I was saying, is they really know when to turn on they're one step ahead or they're just like oppressiveness.
Yeah.
And a lot of times in this game, it's about spacing and knowing what moves are safe on shield.
Yes. That's for sure. Especially with the top tiers.
Oh, definitely. Oh, that was a big opportunity. Yeah.
Oh, deep breathing F tilt. That was scary.
You can definitely see that there's a bit of a matchup inexperience there. I think Miguel knew what he wanted to do. He just always wasn't able to react to do it right on time, you know? And that happens a lot, you know? You don't know a match very well. You don't know what you can punish. This is what I was talking about earlier with Game Watch. And because Punish Game is so insane in this game,
It is.
a lot of the consistent characters are ones that capitalize on that.
Yes. No, I agree with that.
I think Rob's a prime example of that.
Yes.
Yeah, or you gotta be safe around. I think Game Watch is the best example of that.
I think the other thing too that I would kind of point to like Ultimate's game design in general is like I think a reason a lot of characters just feel better in general is like their punish game's just kind of consistent across the board. So it's like as long as you could find that way to get it open, and normally it's not the most impossible scenario to find. They're normally able to find their ways to seal up the stocks. No, it's harder for a lot of other characters than others, but that game plan is at least always there, and it will work.
Yeah, I mean, so like think about it. The two archetypes of top tiers right now are ones with uncommittal kill options,
Yes,
or ones with kill confirms.
that's right.
It's in reality, and then there's a hodgepodge of things in between that, right?
Yeah.
So characters like Wolf, Palutena, Lucina, all these are characters that don't have amazing kill confirms. Palutena, of course, now doesn't really have one either.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of stuff you can just throw out that's super safe.
Exactly. And it will kill eventually.
Yeah, exactly, right? And then you have characters like Rob, character with pretty good damage output, but then has these crazy kill
30%.
confirms.
No.
Yeah, and that's the big thing, right? So that's where people will complain about an execution test characters. Like that's the big like meme of, well, at least will be the big meme of Ultimate is execution test characters, right? Like I think
I
the
believe
prime
it.
examples are
Right now it's Robin Roy.
Robin Roy. That's
Robin Roy.
exactly what I was going to say.
R&R.
The Robin Roy, baby. I got kill confirms for days, and it doesn't matter what percent you're at.
That's right. That's so
You
true.
pass a certain percent. With Roy, it's at like, what, 40, 30?
They
At
also
least
have
with
a
Rob,
one
it's
move,
not
too.
till like 90.
Yeah.
Except for his gyro setup, that's a 40.
It's the one gyro setup that leads to side B for sure. But, oh man, more Game & Watch right here. Sebayee and
I like that drag down there. That's the only other thing that Game Watch has that's cool.
yeah. Also another character that's sort of changed a lot from before, Yoshi. Like, I feel like he's the same exact meme as last time of this is a good character, except it's just a lot more true.
Yeah, so like, character's still buttons, right?
Yes.
His biggest strength is his ability to be oppressive. Ability to put himself in high-risk situations that aren't actually high risk for him, right?
Yeah.
That comes with super jump, the double jump armor, just his airspeed is.
Oh, it's insane.
His airspeed is actually broken.
Yeah.
I feel like Yoshi, though, suffers the same thing as Game Watch, where people know he's good, but there hasn't been the most representation with him because people aren't playing him as much, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a big thing. You saw a lot of these Game Watches coming out of the footworks. Once you saw
God.
Meister come out. Oh, yeah, by the way,
Yeah.
that jab is...
That jab is dumb.
Or, yeah, speaking of things you can nerf, is that.
Yes. I've actually never seen it trap somebody that much.
Because, listen, so all other multi-jabs have a situation where if your back's on a ledge, you can get people trapped in jabs, right?
Yeah.
So Mewtwo can get people up to 70%. But you have to put
Wow.
yourself at the back to the ledge, right?
Yeah.
With Game Watch, it's just, how close are you? And could I just mash this jab out?
Wow.
And that's, you know, that's why I'm going to die on this ground of bad game design. But I love that. So we saw kind of that situation with Poltergust, but instead he uses the down B, which will scoop you up.
Yeah. Good way to get out there. Oh, a character that can actually get around that.
Great use of the double jump. I'm actually not really sure how bad this matchup is. Because I think about it, it's like you can get out of probably the biggest juggles that Sebayee has. But the thing about it, Game Watch is so good at covering the skies.
Yeah, no, so the interesting thing about this is, like, from what I remember in Smash 4, it wasn't too bad, but I'd have to ask, I feel like I'd have to ask Polten, Strobix about it again. But in, like, this game, I just feel like the disjoints are just a lot better this time around. And it's just like the alpha of each hit that Game Watch is going to get is going to be a lot more.
That's crazy.
And then,
He should have air dodged, but still.
yeah, no, just the fact that that could just remove it,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
So I think also, like, to me, I feel like the moves from Game Watch are a little bit less committal in this game. I could be very wrong about that. But because of that, I just think it's so much harder for, like, Yoshi to get
yeah.
those punishes.
Well, they're a lot less committal, but the big thing, too, if you noticed, Poltergust went for strings when he thought he had advantage that weren't necessarily true.
Yes.
And a lot of times we saw Sebayee just mashing out there, right? So Sebayee just like throw the key, throw a different move, and that powered through. And that's a big thing, right? This is what I was talking about, is like you need to know what's true on these characters.
Oh, definitely, especially against Game Watch. I mean, we're at least seeing Poltergust like do a lot more backing off at the proper moments right now, so see if we can carry it on throughout the rest of it. Ooh,
Nice.
okay.
We got punished for that last time, though. This time was only a 30, so it didn't matter, but you gotta be careful.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I thought he
I was
died for a
terrified.
second.
Yeah.
I didn't see that down B come out. Down B was a smart choice, though.
Yeah. I think he still has his double jump. Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, smart.
Kind of a little fake out, too. Ooh.
Yeah.
Great stage choice.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think he was ready for that at all. Thought he had that jump god and everything. Oh. Ooh. That was kind of sus. I thought that up tilt was going to hit. Okay. Does Yoshi actually have two grab confirm combos in this game? That's actually one thing I forgot.
Maybe a down throw at low percent.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to ask Bolt about that.
His big thing is up tilt, right?
Yes.
But that's another issue, right? Which will make him more of a, not a top tier, because a lot of his combo strings are a bit more committal. His pressure isn't necessarily, but he's not going to necessarily, that's nickel and dime. You don't always want to nickel and dime the whole time. You want to start up a combo.
Yeah. Now, I feel like against like a lot of the cast it will work, but I just feel like Game & Watch is just one of those that will fundamentally shut down with the way that it's designed.
Yeah, and like a lot of people will talk about like Unga Bunga characters. Both these characters are like the ultimate equivalent of that.
Yes.
And in situations like this, it just looks like Yoshi gets outbodied.
Yes.
Essentially. At least that's what I just
Also the
kind of
priority too.
seeing.
Just because
Yeah,
this
right.
versus
So there's
non-this one,
multi-hit
yeah.
moves. They can challenge each other a lot better. And because of that, it looks like Poltergust is tending to play a little bit more reactionary in close quarters with defensive. So he's approaching with shield, not bad.
Yeah. Oh, really good mix-up there. It's like that was the first time he really decided to mix up his whole like hitbox sequence over there. So really like that option. Okay, really good weight there.
I like that.
Yeah. I forgot you can also start combos off of F tilt in this game. Oh,
He really wants his down smash.
I mean, who wouldn't want the down smash? I
could
have
afford-
never seen
yeah.
a sour spot of that move exist in my life.
Ooh, that was almost it. There we go. Rising back there. I
Yeah.
think it was a smart option, a little more protective. There we go. Poltergust, I think, has made the right options in order to adapt. He's playing around Game & Watch, right? And Sebayee was not adaptive enough. He wanted to see out that stock, and so he became a little too fixated on smashing on a move to get it confirmed, right? So you saw a down smash try to come out too much, and then you saw Poltergust kind of sweeping in and out with multi-hits.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was the one thing, like, I feel like if you were going to succeed with Yoshi in this matchup, Poltergust showed it, is just being able to use that aerial mobility to maximum potential. Like, because the thing is, it's like, if you aren't ready to punish the exact move he's going for, you are not punishing Game & Watch. But Poltergust kind of just like has that veteran mentality of just kind of at least like, while these the moves are a little bit different, they're still functionally the same. So as long as you somewhat remember what the timings are, you'll be able to go in, weave, and then just bang, done. So Polt did a really good job of just finding those right moments for it. The other thing too is like I think with the way that the stage was laid out too, it really did help him get around those all those hitboxes as well, because he could just kind of like just come right from below, from very far away, and just come in with the hits as well. So but now the platforms are a lot smaller. It's probably gonna be a little bit harder for him to get those type of confirms. But we'll see if he'll be able to continue it.
Okay, so the key points to Game & Watch's neutral, especially at early percent, his combo starters as it will,
Yes.
is you're gonna do uncommittal forward airs, or you're gonna call out the jumps and do on air,
Yes.
right? So and then you can cover Sky with back air. Back air looks like he uses it a little bit more reactionary, right?
Yeah.
And so those are your big things, right? Like think about Palatine. She does the exact same 3 things. And that's because in neutral, in general, people want to approach with an aerial, or they want to stuff out an aerial. Running up grab is not very safe. Running up shield is okay, but you have to have a good out of shield option, right? So
Yes.
Yoshi doesn't have a bad one.
Yeah, I think, they're gonna think where it's like now you can just jump out with that air. It's so good.
Which is the reason why like people talk about disjoints. He's gonna up here.
Yes.
No, he actually was patient there. But I like Poltergust. He waited and he actually threw that up smash right at the perfect time.
Yeah. He's been doing a really good job of finding all these hits as well.
Yeah, Poltergust, I didn't commend him. He's been very evasive.
Yeah.
See right there, even that was not committal. He could have double jump back aired, try to get above him, but he didn't.
Oh,
You're
no.
not breaking that shield.
Yeah. I'm really happy that they did add that mechanic where you just roll
Bro,
out.
again, one of the few times I'm going to be rooting for the Yoshi. Man, all these characters I hate on stream, and I'm cheering for him. Let's go! Ark was a really great guy, though. That's definitely why I was And Poltergust, he's my old school teammate, bro.
Oh, yeah. You can't hit Paul.
And Pol-
Nintendo World Champion as well.
Exactly.
Gotta throw
dog.
that on there.
Hit up that Akuma pose.
Where are we going from here?
See the double jump? It's so great.
Yeah.
Because like in a situation where you're pretty much guaranteed at least 45%, you're stuck there at like the 20.
Yeah. Which, honestly, that does do a lot for the matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. That's actually the first time I've ever seen the roll bounce hit somebody. But it does look like you should be able to get a combo off of it, depending on the
I love it. Challenge it, Poltergust.
Yeah. She just has that mobility. Oh, that's scary. Got
Wow.
the double jump
Is
though.
oh, he did get it back.
Yes.
Yeah, he's landed. That's
That was scary. Okay. Where are we going from here?
so risky. What if he broke his? All right, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Oh. Oh, that was an interesting catch. I don't think I've ever seen that hitbox actually beat out something.
Poltergust has to go back to basics. You're at too early percent for you to be going for like these heavy reads, and I don't think, like with the advantage that Sebayee has, I don't think he's going to go for anything other than what he knows is safe. And this is what happens.
Oh!
He brings it back to basics, and he has that crazy string like that.
I was about to say too, like I would say 15 seconds before he just closed out the stock, I think we saw Sebayee just like kind of go a little bit more panicky at the end, like, you know, early air dodges in there and all. I think like the second he smelled that, it's like, okay, we're going in.
Yeah.
Zero
Great
to
players
nada.
from Poltergust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a
Gotta love
really
it.
big show was adaptation.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's the biggest thing on highlight over there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the good thing about, like, I do feel like Poltergust did like the majority of the adapting, but it's not like Sebayee like fell too far behind even that last game. If you're just looking purely at like stock count there, I don't think he was ever ahead, but he was never far behind there. At the very least.
Yeah, yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
So I think we're waiting on the next
I
match.
imagine we're good. We're either in winners quarters or semis. I'd imagine.
Yeah, we might
Let's
be.
see. Yeah.
Our TO is not here at the second. However, it looks
We're winners
like
quarters. Okay. Who do
yeah,
we got
so
up?
Alois walking up.
Dath versus Alois. Okay.
Okay.
What? Yeah. Okay.
So
Dath versus
Alois
Alois.
and Dath.
So most likely going to see the Wii Fit Greninja. At least we did see Dath pull out the Greninja earlier, so I'm going to assume. I think he wants the money today.
I was talking to some friends today, and
On stream,
we were talking about how
Eloise.
we'd rather a region be full of top tier characters than these random characters, bro. So like,
We'll be ready for like the most like shambolic brackets though.
I don't
At
want
the
to
very
deal with this. There's 80 characters, and you're telling me I have to learn them all.
Yes.
And then you're gonna see, oh, look at all these Zeldas. Look at all these Wii Fits. And they play so
watch us do it.
differently. Oh, it's like, oh, I just learned Seth's. And then Alois is out here playing way different. And I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I didn't figure it out.
Nope.
They're too dynamic.
Yeah.
Hey, the game's good. This game
They're
is
layers.
good. Game's good because you can compete with a low tier and you won't get like incredibly overwhelmed.
Exactly.
Right? Like there's very few super polarizing matchups, you know?
I feel that.
And all of them are just Palu versus other characters, right? So it's just like,
Just
all
invalidate
right,
with
I'll
there.
just choose a character that does well against Palu or
Yeah.
does even, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're just slightly losing, you're okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to combine too much. What about Papa's?
Let's go. It's a party.
Though I will be kind of excited if we see now. I was going to say, be a little happy to see the Byleth, but I do think we're going for full money today.
Yeah, but Greninja's top 5 in the game.
Exactly.
Just people
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
People are not woke, my friend,
What do you think makes him top 5 exactly? I know the Punish game's really good.
because
The
he
neutral's
has
very good.
he has all the things I talked about earlier in one, right? So he has like huge damage output from uncommittal startups.
Yes.
And then he has crazy combos. He can zone, he's fast, he's short on the ground, he has kill confirms at pretty much every percent. He can go way off stage, does
Yeah.
not matter.
No, honestly, the recovery aspect that got improved is really significant. in my
He doesn't have to shield.
opinion.
Let's go! and this is the best thing about him. Once he has you at disadvantage, he can technically do anything. Like he can
That's true.
like play and just like cover your ass for so long.
He really did.
So long, dude.
I feel like I still feel like his only issue is just that. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be. You should not be shielding much with him. Like out of shield's kind of bad, and then just the aerials are slow unless you're backwards. But you
like,
should be able to play around that. You
yeah,
really
so,
should.
I don't know. Think about it this way. You have a spot dodge, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good, right? Spot dodge cancel. You have a parry. Your down tilt's incredibly fast. Like I've been playing a lot with Puff Daddy J,
Okay.
and he
yeah.
parries like a madman. The
Oh,
reason
man.
is because yes, he doesn't have the best out of shield options, but he still wants to apply running up and shield. It's a
Yeah.
good option, right? And so he's been doing a lot more of those parries. You get the down tilt up smash, you know, down tilt to forward air. I think at higher percents.
Okay. All right, now we're seeing. Oh, yeah, good call out there.
And
That's a hard one to
you
get
know,
out of.
sometimes so at higher percents, I'd be a little bit careful. I don't think he has a lot of like the truest true kill confirms,
I think it's kind of a mix-up.
but
at
he has
that
a
point.
lot of 50-50s.
Yeah. There we go. Good, so far, good stuff to Alois keeping it relatively. Like, you know, if there's one matchup I would say would probably like be a little bit rough against Greninja, I would actually assume it's this one. It's just I don't feel like Wii Fit has the best of tools to deal with like Greninja's overwhelming pressure, especially since
Yeah.
like you know he's got the shuriken just to kind of deal with the soccer ball at the ledge as well. It doesn't even need to be the strong one to like just knock it out of the way.
His recovery is pretty linear though.
Yes.
As long as you don't get like reversal side bead, you gotta be careful, right? As a Greninja player. Luckily, you can usually just side bead close to the ledge, and then once you're there, if you still have your jump, you can just jump back on the stage, or you can go low and up beat.
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing is, like, the fact that they reduced so much lag off that side beat, that made that so much better than before. Before, his recovery is pretty free to edge guard. Now it's like, you need to at least respect it.
So another fun fact is his up smash is super huge, and it comes out incredibly fast in this game. I like that
Ooh,
trade.
Yeah,
Smart trade.
really good.
It didn't work out for Alois either because Alois only got the lower hitbox, right? The weak hit. There was no spike.
So far, Alois is just doing a really good job of picking the correct options to just cover Dath whatever she needs to. Ah, just barely whipped that back there.
Alois, yeah, tending to throw out the what?
Soccer ball?
No, it's not a soccer ball.
Medicine ball?
Medicine ball, yeah. Like whenever Alois can, right? And because of that, Dath has kind of picked up on it and has been challenging Alois in the air.
Yeah. I feel like she just used that option like the last like 5 times she was throwing it out there. Wait. I have never seen back air kill that early. Unless it was, like, of course, deep breathing.
Yeah, but you got a super light character. I don't know if deep breathing affects throws.
I want to say yes, but I could be wrong.
Because think about it, like, I don't think any other power-up move affects throws. Right?
Really?
So
Even, like,
Arson,
limit?
Arson doesn't.
'Cause, like, it's basically the same as limit now. And also deep breathing does.
Yeah, but limit doesn't power up throws.
It doesn't? Okay.
Limit
Yeah,
doesn't
'cause I
power up
thought-
anything except for the B moves.
I thought it always increased, like, knockback as well.
If it does, that's the first thing I've ever heard, and I would have liked to know that like 3 years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was one of the big things about being in limit. There, I could be wrong. It was because it was. I know the speed move was the biggest thing there, but there was some other stuff.
Jeez, Aloys is so patient.
Yeah, that's always been her defining trait.
Like, luckily
out
it's
so
working
well.
out for Dath. I do like that. I also like
Ooh,
the evasion.
yeah. Really good recovery there. Oh!
Anti-air.
Just a feet combo right there.
Best part about it was that was intentionally that direction.
Wait, did she up B to immediate sun salutation, or did I see that wrong?
Not
Could've been
sure.
double jump
I might have
there.
missed it. Ooh.
Oh!
Yes.
Clean. Clean.
Yeah, the down air is kind of broken in this game. Like,
good.
like think about the last game was that it was hot garbage because it had
It
like
barely lasted for the spike.
you know,
Oh,
it was slower. I don't think it like spiked you that much, but even if it did, it was just a trash hitbox.
That,
like,
that
the
was
sweet
biggest
spot
thing,
on
the
it was
hitbox
trash.
bad.
In this game, like, and that's the thing, people remember that, right? It's like when people turn around when like you get illusioned on shield,
No.
right? They turn around expecting
Yeah, because like
getting the
cross
cross up. Oh, cross up! I'm ready for this.
for 20 years now.
You know, it's the same thing. They're like, I'll just challenge this. They're like, oh wait, no, this kills now.
No, no.
Alois going up on the board.
Honestly, the one downer that had to be buffed, I'm very glad it was the Doc one. The Doc downer buff. I'm so happy.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't know how situational it is, but it's so cool.
Yes. It just didn't hit before.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just he doesn't have like the greatest confirms into it other than
Nah.
hills.
It's all
And
mixed.
you don't want to go off stage as that character anyways. So you're basically forced into like
You just cross up shields with that.
you just have you have to run off stage and then rising down air.
yeah.
If you want to get the spike, but that's not very good because you can just down B instead and it's better.
Exactly. You don't have a lot more frames.
Always zoning very well. This character is great at horizontal zoning, right? And that's a big thing with Greninja, right? You notice that airspeed doesn't go super far.
Yes.
You know, the jump height's great, but
the
like
verticality is great. Oh, wait, we're
Uppy?
going to get some
Uppy?
Jake?
Uppy. Come
No,
on.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was definitely a prep up.
well, that works.
Yeah, still capitalized off of it. That's all we need. Honestly, what do you think about the stage pick, though? 'Cause I would have felt like...
This is Greninja's best stage.
Okay.
If you're not banning on the stage against Greninja, you're crazy. Like, I understand. This is a great stage for Wii Fit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just like, I feel like neutralize it's a lot more Wii Fit's favor, but...
Yeah, so like in situations like this where I was talking about the horizontal thing,
Yeah.
there is nowhere for Greninja to really retreat to other than back.
Exactly.
Yeah, see right there? Cover every option.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh,
had
wow,
the read.
Yeah, just a little late. Gotta be on point at all times. I honestly thought the medicine ball was just gonna hit Alois there.
If you you should know the differential between the glowing on what is charged from Wii Fit. I'd say that's important in this matchup.
I would agree with that.
Fourth throw.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that should count.
Shoot, very
That
close.
was really close, yeah.
You'd think it would, just because it's a spike. You know, it's like a volleyball spike. Oh, you have to be careful. Don't drop shield.
Oh my god, yeah, that was scary. Oh, yeah,
Jeez,
just
brother.
stuffed out the frames there.
You thought you could punish this?
No.
No, sir. That was
Yes, okay. Let's see. Oof. Man, that was just barely out of range there. We're gonna get some help.
a good call out.
Yeah.
Just not fast enough. Yeah, okay, so another thing that's great for Greninja is because of that jump height, it's your normal confirms are not consistent at all. Just because like you call something out, but then it goes a little bit too high.
Okay, actually, okay that. Oh no. Ooh, Try to go for a hard call out there and smash back. We're missing the mark there. Okay, good shield there. Actually got the response. A little bit greedy with it that time around. Honestly, she decided to go for the cancel to an up air. Might have been able to get the kill. Oh, he's got a pretty good ledge trap set up, but unfortunately, that's about not going to find the mark. Still looking. I like just going for the down air at the ledge there. Just going to be a nice, safe option to potentially capitalize. Oh, wow. Great catch, and Aloise almost bringing it back now.
Yeah, so Alex was at a deficit last game, brought it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we do have the deep breathing on right now.
You have a lot of time left too, 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, good jump there. Still haven't really explained that. That was a really good recovery by Aloise. And God, the parries are coming out now. Like,
Ooh,
okay, yeah,
back
good
air
use, yeah.
Multi hits.
That's gonna do it. Oh, we heavy.
That's some DI, let's go.
That too.
Oh, deep breathing. You're dead though.
Yeah, no, there's no way you should win with that one. But honestly, excellent stuff to both players right there. Like, that was so close to just bringing it right back into the game. So, what stage do you go to from here? Back to stadium? So I don't feel like you'd go to a bigger stage.
Well, technically, Alois can't go back. Can't really go back to stadium.
Okay. Dallas, maybe? No, Town City. Okay.
People love this stage. I am so tired of people bringing me this stage. There's so many cool stages. I think people just don't want to get out of the comfort zone.
I could possibly, yeah.
The stage is okay. Okay, this is the stage you ban against Sheik, by the way.
Against Sheik?
Against
Because
Sheik,
of the horizontal one.
yeah, you banned the stage against Sheik. That's what I learned that the hard way. Yeah, Fusic's decimated me, dog.
I'm just trying to think about like what advantages you gain here as Wii Fit. I mean, obviously the stalling's going to be a lot easier, but
Oh, well, okay, so you die.
I guess also the throws would kill earlier too.
Yeah, so you die horizontally, right? So high ceilings, low corners, or inward. I don't know what the word for that is. But
Also, the blast zone below is very short as well, compared to the
I
stage.
did not know that.
Yeah, the
Good
stage
to
is
know.
a lot lower to the blast zone. Like, the weird thing is the way the camera works, you wouldn't think that, but like when you actually look at like the stage viewer, it's a lot closer to it.
You can retreat to those platforms if you really want.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, think about it. This whole game's going to be on this ledge.
Yes.
Alois knows that. So, like, there's nothing that's, like, not going in Alois' favor here. And I'm sure Dath bans Unova. So, like, you know.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, if you have two bans, I'd ban those two things against Wii Fit.
Unova, what else?
This
Ooh!
stage.
Okay.
And then just, you know, place your bets on FD, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, so great early stock here from Alois.
Yeah. Really good call out with that. I think that was the first F smash we've seen land so far from Aloise. So far, Dath has been doing a really good job of just kind of avoiding everything. Oh no, an early cancel. Definitely could have made that one back.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, no reason to up there.
It's one of those situations where I'll commentate when I need to. I'll say
You just
something.
got to reset the situation.
You know, when something interesting happens, I'll talk about it. So dash attack's so good. Crosses up, but at 0%, it'll confirm to up tilt, which confirms that I think you could do like nairs or up airs.
Yeah, you can get the first one for the drag
So
down.
it's a crazy combo starter
Yeah.
until like I think at least 40, maybe more.
It depends on the character that you're getting. Like if you're fighting a big body, you can combo them to death if you have the stage to work with.
Did you see how high the Greninja's forward tilt upwards? It's forward tilt upwards like anti-airs. You see how high
I
that went?
actually missed that. I'll have to look at it again.
That's really good too.
So honestly, I never really looked at it up angle wise of that.
I love moves that up angle that actually anti-air, right?
Yes. Oh, no,
So like Bowser Jr., I do retreating up forward smash a lot, angled
Oh
upwards.
yeah, because like that.
Because it
that
pretty much
hitbox is really
protects you.
good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're trying to look for a reversal situation there.
Yeah, playing Alois is so mentally taxing. Because
Yeah.
think about it, right? you could be adept in so
Oh,
many
that was
aspects
so
of the
close
game,
too.
right? But in reality, it's all about the patience. And
Yes.
it's all about finding your openings. And it's all about not getting hit by something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why Wii Fit's playing the ledge like this is because it's the most dangerous place for you to be is off stage against Wii Fit. Like,
Yes.
so it's so infuriating to play against a style. And I mean, this is optimal for at least for Aloyse's style because Aloyse has the patience to play this way.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't.
And I think that's also the other reason why we just saw her get so many of those reversal situations in like those first 2 games as well. It's just like she knows if she has time, she can win.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm a young man. I'm getting older. Time is my most valuable thing. You know, I don't play Smash that much, you know,
Yeah.
but when I do, I like to get good at it. I don't want to waste my time off stage the whole time. So,
Yeah.
you know, this is what I always commend DK mains. They probably played at least 3 times as many matches as
Oh, yes.
that I've ever played. So shout out to DK mains.
DK man's got a rough in this game.
Poor guys. I don't care.
Oof.
I don't care. They had their time. Let's go.
Oh.
Anti-air, but stalled.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though. Hit that tongue up.
We got some good combos going from here. I thought we were about to see a complete reversal from Aloyse right there. But lucky for Dath, he was in no situation to capitalize. Okay, good dash attack there.
Wait a second. I thought the scarf was the tongue.
It is.
But the
there
up
was
tilt
yeah, wait. I never saw that discrepancy until now. Dang.
No, I'm not wrong, right? It was
No,
pink,
you're not
right?
wrong. You're not wrong. That that
Oh, I feel so bad.
was big. No.
That should have been it.
She's living.
That fort. Oh, that's so sad.
You have to send her to the actual blast zone for her to die.
Yeah, but I was just. I mean, that was it. The back air was it. Just the last hit didn't connect.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's so sad because of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going to happen sometimes.
Bro, you got robbed by multi-hits. Yeah, I hate to see it.
You definitely have the character
Yeah.
that's known for that.
Hey, at least, think about it this way. At least it's hard to parry.
No, that's the good
multi-hits.
thing. Because of parries, huge buff.
So we got something. We got
did.
something.
And that jab. That jab was terrifying.
Wait, what you talking about? Bowser Jr. again?
yeah.
Oh, I was just talking about multi-hits in general. But,
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let's ask Dath this. Dath.
Dath.
His up tilt is his tongue, right? But it's pink. It turns, if he's in multi costume, it turns pink during the
Oh, that's so weird.
All right, Dath has confirmed
Yeah.
that is an oversight.
Yeah, that is a glitch.
All right, well, I actually came to practice, so I'm actually a split. And I'm going to
Alright.
find Upmind, and I'll
Well.
send him this way.
Pleasure talking with you. So we got pre-Johns before anything's even started. That's a record. So expect a Twitter rant later. Probably going to be complaining about Yoshi at some point. But we'll see it all. So up next, we're going to have Poltergust versus Epic Gabriel. So that should actually be pretty interesting to see. Definitely the main thing about this, Rob, Yoshi, those projectiles are going to do a very... Yeah, definitely the main thing is that the main thing about the projectiles coming from Rob is it's going to do a really, really good job of just kind of out-zoning Yoshi the whole time. So definitely going to have to look out for that. Going to have a hard time for Pult to get in, but those combos from Yoshi are going to eat Rob alive. So definitely, that's going to be the main thing I'm going to see Pult utilize. You know, did a really good job of utilizing that mobility towards the end against his last one against Sebayee. So I think we're going to see that happen again here. Because like Rob himself really doesn't have the best of mobility options out there. So that's what to see. But before we go on, thanks you guys so much for tuning in to CFL Smackdown, $150 pop bonus edition. Of course, I am the Wank Thing, bringing you back the commentary for you guys. Unfortunately, I will not be a staple here for consistently. I will be on here very randomly and very occasionally, but I'm going to try to make it out when I can. Looks like we're almost ready. I think we're waiting for the tag from Gabe at the moment. Looks like he didn't check to see if his tag's on there, but okay, we found it. Okay, so I don't know if these two have fought. I imagine these two have to have fought each other in this game. So we'll have to see what happens. And here we go, Pokemon Stadium, keeping it neutral. I think Pult did say that they have never played against each other before, so if that is the case, let's see what happens. Yeah, no, really good use of that double jump armor there, because like you need to use that to just kind of escape those rob combos. So good on Pult to just kind of have us knocked out. The other thing too is like with Pult being a brawl vet, he's probably a lot more used to fighting this matchup than you know, most people just coming from Smash 4. Really good air dodge there. He didn't touch the ground, so he is going to be able to make it back there. Really good use of shield. Yeah, no, that's not going to be safe against a character like Yoshi. Ah, okay. Had a pretty good read there, but unfortunately wasn't exactly trying to punish the air dodge there. More than likely was trying to punish an arrow, but good up smash cut from that Gabriel to close that out. Okay. Oh, yeah, try to just go for the nair there. All right, Pult got a pretty good sequence started there. Ah, went for a hard committal call out against Gabe there, but Gabe wisely rolled out the entire way. Goes up to grab, fair. Okay, trying to go for something a little bit fancy, but something was misguided there for sure. Not exactly sure what that was supposed to be. Not going to kill just yet, not enough rage. The F smash definitely going to call out that nair. Also, that like you need to have really good timing for that. As you guys should know, that nair barely has any cooldown to it. So if you're able to place that F smash correctly, that's just like on you for knowing how good you are about just knowing when you can punish those. And honestly, because of the way that Yoshi works, that confirms going to be so much harder to get. Good mashing, and then you get that double jump armor out, you'll get out of those multi-hits. Oh. Oh, okay, good up smash call out from Gabe there. Pult sitting on his final stock. Gabe's still sitting with 2. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay, trying to get the rotor, not going to kill. Yoshi's way too heavy for that. Then we've got a little rage out there too. Oh, good call out there. Okay, going to be living that. Up there, not going to kill just yet. That's going to do it right there. Pult just had like no opportunity to land there. Biggest thing Pult needed to do is definitely utilize like his mobility there. While you know there is going to be a situation where your recovery does need to be a little bit more linear, because like you know you don't have the most options to like get yourself out of those situations. You got one double jump. I do feel like Pult could have done a lot more to help himself recover. So we'll see if that he's able to utilize that there. So. Diving into the next game there. Unfortunately, I did miss which stage that we're going to. Okay, Smashville. All right, so eliminating all the space between them, this should do Poltergust a lot of good, just because once he gets his buttons in there, he's going to have much more, he's just going to have much more opportunity to just get in there and just really cause a lot of damage. It's going to be hard for Gabe to set up, man. I'm finally going to be joined, the one and only fabulous Upmind, coming up after his long conquest of the CSGO scene, which
What's up, guys?
he topped the charts for.
Yes.
I saw that tweet.
Absolutely. Yeah, #1 CSGO Twitch this weekend, but we're back to Smash.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
we are.
Just came back from work, and I'm like, you know what? Smackdown time with the boys.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a pop bonus in here, so
Yeah,
I think we
absolutely.
have a little bit more people than usual. Not entirely sure, but
Right. I mean, our weeklies are spotty, but we still get, you know, some of most of our regulars.
Yeah. No, the people that are regulars here, they're regulars.
And we're seeing at least one of them. Poltergust is very regular to at least Smackdowns, and Gabriel just goes to everything. He's a fiend.
Oh, he is for sure. That's not gonna do it.
Not gonna kill. A lots of damage.
You know, I mean, one good thing about Yoshi is that Yoshi's so heavy, so he has such an easy time surviving a lot of these moves from Rob. And considering that like there's like a couple of kill options for Rob's that rely on multi-hits, the double jump armor does so much good for him. But yeah, you know, at least able to even up the stocks for now, but Gabe's sitting in a very comfortable lead at the moment. Ooh, wow, coming from behind.
Uh-oh. Down throw. Owo just tries to go for the straight up air, but you can't do that against Yoshi. But of course, hard read, up smash. They'll
Yeah.
do it.
I just caught out, backer not being completely safe on shield. Up smash is a really good option to use to just get the kill there. Let's see, Paul. I'm kind of surprised I didn't see like any egg layups go over there to just cover that option. Just opted instead to go for an up air extension, but missing the mark.
Okay. Poltergust trying to approach at this point, but Gabriel, very disciplined with the shield to say the least. Very disciplined with the shield.
Yes.
Swinging for the hills now. Trying to go for those down tilts. Can't exactly shield poke a Yoshi, but we get there. The side B, okay.
Yeah, that was definitely some form of misinput, but it worked out really well. Wow.
I guess so.
I have no idea how there was no grounding even like remotely present there. I'll have to ask him about that. Oh no, he used his jumps. So
Yeah, that's it. 2-0 for Gabriel. He's in winners final.
Yes, he is. So the winner of that is going to be determined by Goblin versus Aloise.
Eloise.
We'll see what happens.
Eloise winners top 8.
Yeah, no, she was able to take out
Wow.
Dath. And,
Someone had to take down Sebayee for that. Who took down Sebayee? Who?
Paul took out Sebayee.
Poltergust.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
did a really good job of just kind of reading everything that Sebayee was doing. Did a really good job of just kind of like maneuvering around and everything, and then, it just worked out really well for him.
That is a tough matchup, but
Yeah, I mean, he found the way that he needed to play it. Like, as long as the game watches pressing buttons and you know how to punish those buttons exactly, you can do it.
What's up,
but
guys?
To mix it up well, it'll be a little bit harder.
I'm repping today. I got my new job, Orlando City.
Are you commentating there?
No, I mean, not really. Working up the ranks, and I'm currently a fan ambassador, so I'll be there every game day, every home.
So, like,
every
social
home game.
media, or are you, like, there in person?
I'm in there in person.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool, though.
Yeah, it's fun. So like making it up the ladder.
How is the solar sculpture coming along at the stadium?
If I'm not mistaken, it's like, I would like to say like half done. They have yet to reveal it. I think they're going to reveal it opening day.
Oh, that's going to be great, yeah, because like, I was actually in the competition to help get that made. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, it should be. That's just my thing, but it's whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Aloise, like we mentioned before, facing off against Goblin. Goblin opting with a Crom in this matchup.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting the Crom to come out, but, I guess when you want to be fighting more at that tipper range, it can be a little bit better to go for.
I guess so.
Yeah. But right now, all of those arrows are just missing.
Right. You would expect, like, I guess more dependency on early kills, and Roy would have that against the against the Wii Fit, and not only that, but Wii Fit also tends to stick a lot around the ledge, so it's an interesting pick. Again, Goblin, one to use these weeklies as kind of a training base for him.
Yeah, no, definitely the thing that I find, like the thing about that we said, like about the Crom pick that's interesting is just because the way that Wii Fit plays the ledge, Crom is a bit counterintuitive to that. But like I think if you really want to play with the full length of your blade, Crom's going to be a lot better for that for most of the game. It's just, this is the situation where it gets scary.
Oh, he's back, gonna roll back in into the into the famed Jer.
Yes. A lot of people have put their own spins on Jer. Like
It's
like Jad. There's some other ones too. I forgot the names of all of them.
Like jab fireball.
Yeah, that's probably one.
Gyre ball.
There was jab pill.
Right.
Like 800%.
Right, but like I think the best ones aren't the ones that you would see at like 70 or 80 or 90.
No, this was at
the best
800.
Right, yeah, I love those. But okay, Aloise pressuring with the projectiles. Crom can't do much about him, so Aloise just needs to keep the spacing up at this point, but Goblin has Aloise exactly where Crom tends to go successfully, which is the air, but
way
a little bit
deep.
too far away.
Way too deep there, yeah.
I mean, he has a stock lead, was already down in terms of percent, so I mean...
Yeah, and I mean, I think he was sort of trying to get the
those.
suicide kill there at that moment, but it's just, it didn't happen.
Goblin. Okay, just air dodges on.
Oh, barely
Safe
missed that air
landing.
there.
Eloise air dodging away, gonna get the upbeat back. Goblin still pressuring. Oh, okay. The soccer ball.
Yeah.
Right against the jab. And again, Goblin still chasing Eloise, making sure that she can't get any sort of spacing whatsoever. Tries to go for the side B2 off of the no tech, but there was a tech.
Barely missed, yeah. The other thing, too, that I really like about Goblin is like he's really respecting the out-of-shield options from Alois as well.
Absolutely.
Like the spacing that he's playing at is just completely there to make sure that he avoids the punishes.
But it's not only respect. It's completely calculated because
Of course.
I mean there's a follow-up. I mean he waits for that input and then he immediately goes at it.
Yeah.
Comes back with a fair or comes back with an air, something of the sort.
Yeah.
Now has Alois stuck to the ledge. She doesn't opt to go for the classic soccer ball pick, but does in the middle of a combo and gonna get more damage off of it. Down there gonna be sour spotted. Again, Goblin still catching Alois there.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna get a hard read there, but
no. I mean that's just weird. Air dodging right towards you. A little bit of off play from Alois.
yeah.
Goblin tried to shield poke.
Yeah.
Gets the up B. Gonna hit the platform, not going to
I
die.
am shocked it's that strong at that percentage. That's actually insane. Oh. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, really good spacing right there coming from Goblin. See if Alois can bring this back. Okay, I like that she decided to roll on there. Of course, up angle never going to lead to a kill. Up throw?
Up throw?
That bad DI. Good DI should have lived that.
Yeah, good stuff from Goblin. I mean, relatively fundamental stuff, but also just optimal against the Wii Fit in general. Lots of good spacing, lots of good punishes.
Yeah.
Nothing really to chalk it up there. Good stuff from Goblin.
Yeah, now doing the stuff that he's got to do. Getting the jobs done right now. Let's see. So last time we saw Alois do the counter pick stage, it was on Tatted City. Not sure what Goblin banned this time around, but let's see. Renova? Okay, no, running it back.
You know what would be fun to see?
Yeah, so I guess we're just keeping the short, we're keeping the short ledge distances over there, so not a bad choice, especially if you're playing as a Wii Fit trainer. But yeah, let's see what mix-ups we can do. Definitely needs to respond to the shield pressure a little bit better.
Right,
Needs
in
to
terms of, I mean, yeah, in terms of improvement for Alois, somehow just needs to find a way to run away, man.
Oh.
That's all she needs to find, and
Yeah, we didn't really get the jankiness of what could have happened there.
right? No, but here comes Goblin, still chasing,
wow.
pressuring shield,
I think he got a shield poke off that up air, which I'm very surprised
and almost
at
in a full shield poke at that.
that. Yeah.
Okay, follow up. Alois goes
yeah.
for the jab instead, but fast mash out of there from Goblin. And now Alois still up against the ropes, trying to make it back.
We gotta get it there.
Opting for the ledge shot again.
Okay, that up B has so much range out of shield too, so really good option to have. Good jump out of there, just avoiding the kill.
That's another advantage of Crom v. Roy. A little bit better of an out of shield option in a sense. And Wii Fit tends to pressure that shield so much. Mainly trying to aim for those jabs and whatnot, but
that was a really good option by Goblin over there, but Alois wisely just DI'd away from that whole situation.
F tilt gonna connect through the platform. Didn't even know that was a thing, but her back arm kind of like just slaps you.
Yeah. F tilt goes really far.
Goblin's still in this one, chasing off stage, up being back, soccer ball back,
impressive.
and Alois also somehow making it back. Here comes
Honestly,
Goblin, still more pressure.
I didn't think Goblin was close enough to get that up and back, but aerial ability of Cromwell is very good.
I would say the whole thing.
Goblin,
Oh, man.
perfect timing with the iframes.
Yeah. Oh!
There you go.
Good F tilt there to seal it out.
Evening out with stocks. Getting that deep breathing in, but misses out on the projectile.
Oh, man. Wasn't ready for that up there.
110 now, Alois. Desperately trying to make it back on stage, but Goblin's stage control is just so nuts.
Yeah, I was trying to get deep from there,
Ooh,
too.
a single hit in air into a jab, still just pressing buttons.
Yes. I when
Just-
you play Common Roy, that's what you're looking for. Oh,
Swing for the hill, seeing what would happen,
Oh.
but okay.
not the right
F
bow,
smash
but-
hitting off the head. Deep breathing off stage. Deep breathing in almost full rage. That's scary.
Oh,
But that's
scary
gonna be it.
now, Yeah.
Good old Jair, good old Jair.
Okay, that's going to be a lot of damage right there. That up air is so stale at this moment. Like, it's doing like 6% now. Yeah, he's just going for more up airs. It's basically a contest to see how much he's going to get in that move.
Okay,
I mean,
some more, just stringing it over. No sour spots needed either, just got to keep hitting.
Yeah.
Just keeping Eloise up in the air.
Honestly, now, like, after he did so many up airs, that back air was definitely fresh there, too, so much stronger.
And that's kind of the problem with just Wii Fit in general at the moment and how good Goblin's shield discipline is. I mean, every time Eloise tries to go for a close landing, always on shield, Eloise always trying to nair in. And otherwise, if Eloise is just kind of on that process of landing, Goblin always goes for an aerial. And it's just real rough for Eloise at this point, as she's going to end up going down 2-0. And right behind her already is Epic Gabriel, ready and raring to go for our winners finals.
Yeah, no, he's trying to take out Goblin. Like, these two have him like beefing like crazy on Twitter. It's honestly hilarious to watch.
I love that frame 1 PS2 pick.
Yes.
Like,
they do this like 4 times a week or something?
Yeah, no, just regular stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I do believe both of them are going to be going to Frostbite as well, so.
Right. So potentially top 100 in the World Smash players on the stage right now. I mean, I would like to say.
They're both top 100. That's no stretch for them. You know, one of them is ranked top 50 at the moment.
Right, at the moment, but we could talk about that ranking all day, man.
You know, I will make this completely on the record about the PGR. If you take everybody's complaints about the PGR, it is the most valid ranking system that we have ever had for what everybody wanted it to be. And no matter what you're going to do, everyone's going to complain. Because when you had the most inconsistent placing that Goblin had, that's what your rank is going to be.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like, when you get 129th at an S tier, you kind of shot yourself at the foot there. And it's not like that was one bad performance. He had, like, 1 or 2 others as well.
Yeah, he had, I think at least at, like, high tier PGR, he had at least just one, I think. Notable.
So, like, the thing was, like, he did great at the C tiers. The A and S tiers he didn't do great at. That was his issue.
But they count so much less.
Yeah.
So much less.
That was amazing. He got ones on Tweak, which was cool.
Yes, absolutely. But
that was it.
I mean, still with the placements and the wins on Tweak, I mean, I'm just surprised on
the thing was he didn't really beat too many other people too that were in the top 50.
I guess not.
Like, if you looked at the win record, it was like 30 or 20%. It was not great. Tweak was just a very good win.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still isn't bad.
No. I mean, he did great.
Literally
everyone knows that he's better than what he was, but if you looked at the data, it was very right.
I think the funniest thing to me is when PGR V1 came out, that Goblin got, what was it, like 38th, 36th, something of the sort?
Yeah, no, he did.
He wasn't even like #1 in his region, in his sub-region.
Nah, he wasn't.
Kobe was #1 at the time.
Yeah.
But purely because of, out of region results and whatnot.
No, he's come so far.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Goblin still grinding it out. And now we have ourselves the quote-unquote CFL Classic, one of many.
Yeah.
And this is essentially how this one goes. One of the dudes strings, another string, another string, another string, one janky kill, and a tweet later.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing with both of them. Like, they are essentially the same exact player. In
right.
That they are so good with their confirms, and like that is by far their greatest strength. I would say that Goblin has a slightly better neutral than Game does. It's just that, like, when they get the hits that matter, they both can take it to the absolute maximum. That you really need that for this game, especially when you play these characters. A really good get-up attack there. Yeah, Gabriel just forgot where to cover that. He's up that. Ooh!
Okay,
like
turning back with the neutral B, taking away Goblin.
That's
and the immediate clapback.
I mean, honestly, when you're coming down with invincibility, why not? No one's going to challenge it and beat it out. Ooh, okay,
right.
Trying to go for some really early cheese right there.
Right. Oh, okay, landing back with an air. Going in for some jabs. The uppy barely hitting Gabriel, not able to get a follow-up, but trying to get, fair into down tilt, but off the down tilt, an uppy from Goblin, and taking him all the way off stage.
Yeah, I also really like the way that Goblin's just playing around Gabe's shield too. Like he's doing a really nice empty hops there, and he really knows where he wants to place himself in a lot of these situations, just to kind of get a capitalization. Really good nair placement there, covered a lot of options.
I also kind of like the conditioning from both these suits. Like,
Ooh,
oh
yeah,
my God.
Can't be doing that.
Yeah, and the air dodge, it might have just been misspaced at that point, trying to go for ledge.
I'm hoping he was trying to go for ledge there, because like, going on stage was like the absolute worst thing you could have done. Especially since it's directional air dodge, you have so much time to punish that.
Yeah, but like I was mentioning before, there's a lot of conditioning going on. Like Gabriel, always, whenever he approaches ledge, always tries to go for some sort of option, whether it be gyro, laser, nair, fair, but a couple of times throughout that game, he just didn't do so.
Yeah.
Just kind of let Goblin get in his own head for when Gabriel ends up putting out like one of those like sluggish torpor comebacks on ledge. Goblin might not be ready for it.
Yeah.
So it's small things like that about this matchup that is always intriguing. You could probably you could probably make a novel out of just these two alone, honestly.
Definitely. They've got enough text to go through for that.
I would love to see
really
how this
good air
saga.
dodge.
I would love to see how this saga like potentially ends at some point. Like Goblin gets like a mega sponsor, moves out to like LA. Gabriel Goblin,
Thunder
one last
Gaming.
battle. Thunder Gaming.
Thunder Gaming Goblin.
And then Epic Gabriel gets sponsored by Liquid.
Liquid.
Calling it, because
I would not want that.
why not? Why not? Or MVG most likely. not
Okay,
gonna lie.
you know what? MVG's all right. MVG Epic.
I mean,
Game,
and
that one
Gabriel. I
can
mean,
see.
they match, but like at the very end, they have like grand finals at like SmashCon or something.
That'd be hilarious.
But that's the metaphorical. That's the dream for us. But for now, we're watching a Wonders Finals at yet another SmackDown.
Yes, just your average weekly. Oh,
Just your average week. Here comes Goblin.
oh man, just landed right into his arms there. Really good spacing coming from Gabe there, but was not ready to cover the landing there.
Right, fading away, and yeah, that nair. I mean, Goblin tried to duck down, but Gabriel actually DI'd down with the nair.
Yeah.
Just try to connect
That's it.
at the end, but yeah. Good old Jair.
Yes. Jair carries very well.
Oh
We
no.
get the recatch of gyro? Yes.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
damage. A little late on the down air, landing it with a nair, barely hitting it, but still hits.
And even Gabe wasn't ready for that move to connect.
Right. Oops. Good air dodge from Goblin. Somehow still makes it back.
Honestly, Goblin's throwing out a lot of really good air dodges. when
That's
he
gotta be
needs
the
to
stock.
connect. Yeah, you can't do anything from that position.
Ladies and gentlemen, our finals. All best of fives. So we're in for another big one. Another long one.
I think Goblin actually messed up the sequence there, and that's why Gabriel was able to fall out of that one.
Maybe. Gabriel might have been a little bit too high, or maybe even Secret Tech SDI. Who knows?
Yeah. The thing was, he did up variations both times, or all three of those, so not sure.
Second stock in a row, we get a Jair.
Yeah.
Here comes
Yeah,
Goblin.
gonna get the pickup there. Oh, really good spacing, but it just missed his mark on the grab.
Yeah, but here comes just raw damage with the up airs. Still carrying that big body of Rob. Lots to aim at, but that's going to be the stock potentially.
No,
No!
really good DI off top air.
Really good DI.
Yeah, honestly, like ever since Smash 4, Goblin's always been very consistent with that. Okay. Bro.
I mean, realistically, if I'm not mistaken, Goblin can live up to about 140 on that with optimal DI.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, definitely you can. I
Ooh,
would say
that's
with
going to
this
be
much
it.
range, no.
All right, good stuff from Gabriel. Going down to the wire again.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Goblin did a good job bringing that one back. Gabe was in the lead for the most part. But let's see, game 2, I believe it is going to be a best of 5, so I got at a minimum 2 more games to go.
Right. We
See
are
what happens.
just vibing,
Yeah.
just chilling.
No, it's 1-1.
Yeah, Dath in bracket.
Apparently we're having some audio issues right now on the stream, so
It's probably just too quiet.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna let
Yeah, question.
Figure it
Who
out.
did Dath end up going down to losers to?
Aloise beat
Wow. So both Aloise and Poltergust actually making their way to a pretty decent winners run.
Oh, no, they had a really good winners run.
Huh.
I'm not exactly sure what the final bracket is looking like at the moment. Let me check. Let's see.
Bracket time. How's chat, by the way?
Can't tell. So, okay, yeah, so losers quarters is the Poltergust Dath. Seth Stone is fighting Sebayee off stream. And then the winner of that will fight Aloise.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we're getting through everything pretty decently fast at the moment.
Right. Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
I miss, but I also do not miss the days that SmackDown would end at 1 a.m.
What time is it right now? Oh man, we're ending so early.
Right.
I'm not used to this at all. This is not my SmackDown of.
Hey. First of all, shout outs to the fact that the TOs really buckled down on the actual time to start bracket.
Oh yeah.
7
no.
p.m. Like we started.
Oh, for sure. No, I mean, SmackDowns run great. We're doing a really good job of just making sure that
They're making it.
on time and
I mean, because
these are not big tournaments either, like before, which is what I was used to all the time.
competition is good.
It is.
Competition
Oh,
is always
is
healthy.
very, very
And now
good.
Orlando, CFL, has a lot of really good weeklies. This is why, for those who are out of region, please keep following the CFL scene. There's so many great weeklies out there. And we just bolstered our roster, technically, with ESAM recently.
Yes.
So he's been invading. He's currently in Canada on a
yeah,
visa
it's
type
something
mission.
for his girlfriend.
But
I believe.
I think at this point CFL is at kind of coming to an ultimate golden age very soon. It's just that we need to develop our weeklies just a little bit.
No, I agree with that entirely.
But we're getting there.
It will be there soon. But all right, speaking
One
of
of many
getting there, Goblin
Oh my
or
god.
Gabriel, they're trying to get to Grand Finals right now.
Oh
Ooh,
my
got
god.
the
Gabriel,
back
another
button.
one.
After he was
That's
complaining
it!
about that blind spot too. What blind spot are you
Nice.
talking about? But yeah, no, I mean,
Blindsided.
once you know, like in the frame data, how your actual character works and all that stuff, you can work around it.
Oh my god.
He's loving that. Roy unfortunately can't go far enough offstage to really seal that out.
String after string after string. It's like it's always like these matchups are even.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like at any point, purely because like they just trade hits all the time. And when I mean trading hits, they don't actually hit back and forth like jab, 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 jab.
Yeah.
No, it's one insane combo, insane combo, insane combo.
Well, right now, Gabriel's
Kinda
been
nuts.
the one completely capitalizing on all of them. Goblin, he's got damage on there, but nothing super meaningful yet. The good thing is I think he's at 0% right now, so.
Oh god.
Oh, that works. too.
Yeah. Landing in with Nair immediately gets punished with an F smash. Not something that Goblin usually does, but Roy's F smash is a very strong boy to say the least.
Yes. I mean,
So
if
it
you
works.
know the times where you can absolutely get that 100% of the time, by all means, throw it out there. 'Cause that is a disgusting move to just hit somebody.
And Nair on Rob is probably just a great opportunity to do so, because once it actually connects, he still takes a little bit of time to not only land, but also of course get up.
Oh, really good
So-
tech coming from Gabe there. Otherwise, that down air was going to take him out. But no, you're absolutely right about that. They're going to be landing with that move all the time. It's just he has to hit with the front. If he doesn't hit with the front, it's not that scary.
Right. Oh, the scoop up smash though.
Yeah, too greedy right there on the shield. That up smash can eat you up for days.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got the fabled combo going, but unfortunately did mess up his execution a little bit there.
Just a little. Still got the decent damage, but side B mid-stage. Yes, it. All right, Gabe booting on the damage, up tilt into up air, throwing out a gyro. Goblin shields it out.
Yeah,
Still
good
just
jump
holding on to shield, like it's like inching his way forward, like kind of like jogs a little bit, shield.
Yes.
Jogs a little bit, shield.
Certain situations, that's the way that you're approaching. Oof,
I mean, it
good shield
works. But Gabriel seems to be catching on in a sense. Immediately goes
Oh.
for a grab, doesn't even care for a move.
Oh,
The air
okay,
dodge,
yeah.
and he reads it immediately, but
Yeah,
Goblin
not
gets the
quick enough.
drift.
Yeah, their mobility on Roy and Crom a little bit too good. Oh,
Oh, I kind of like that from Gabriel too. gyro on the ground, and he just kind of
Gotcha.
nudges it forward. Just kind of
Yeah.
runs into it.
Yeah, you know, you want it to catch like the ledge hang over there.
Yeah, of course.
Unfortunately.
If you don't nail the throw, you can like again because Rob is so big, you can just
Yeah,
kind of
just nudge
run
it
up to
back.
it, nudge it forward, see if you can cover Goblin on a get up.
No.
Do we need game audio for this one?
But
I feel like they could. I feel like we could survive without game audio for one.
unfortunately, that will also cut it for the stream as well. Yeah.
Damn. You could probably wait.
Yeah. No. The only
I was
other
about to say
option
maybe
we
if the
have-
venue had speakers on.
Nah, that won't cover it for that. The only other thing that you could do is like plug it into the monitor. But I think the adapter that we have up there is just having
A
some
splitter
issues.
would be nice. At some point.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
See, I always urge smashers to bring splitters. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't. It's so inexpensive, just to have on you.
Yeah.
But also, like in terms of venues just haven't invested into splitters just yet, and I can't wait because I remember back at Shine of last year, I remember this big box of just splitters, big box of splitters, and I thought it was like revolutionary. Like Leppin was tweeting about it. He was just like, a Smash tournament that bought splitters?
Yeah. Yeah, splitters are some good stuff for sure.
But
Yeah.
again, we're getting there, folks.
Yeah, no, I'm not exactly sure what we're trying to change up there at the moment with the splitters. But I'm guessing we have something to plug into up there.
While we're waiting, Mr. Dwayne Fang,
Yes.
how are you doing recently? I see your Disney escapades as always.
Oh yeah, no, that's been going good. Bought tickets to go see the Stones at the Pit, so that's gonna
Really?
be a lot of fun. Yeah, when they come here in
Nice.
Tampa. And I'm gonna be going to Japan in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be commentating Umabura there. So,
There's another Umabura coming out.
yeah, it was just announced 2 weeks ago, I think. So
Did you already have the trip planned?
yeah,
Nice.
No,
so good
honest-
timing.
it was because like the thing with Japan is the venues are so limited there that it's really hard to actually get events going. So like whenever one happens, it's a miracle and everybody signs up immediately. So luckily I got to sign up, so I will be competing. And as long as the English stream is running, I'll be commentating that as well. So.
And the last time you went there, you also commentated in Umabura.
I did. It was the time that Brood got second there. So
Right.
It was a great one to commentate. Yeah, so we'll see
Piranha
what shenanigans
Plant
happen this time. Ooh, there we go.
Speaking of shenanigans, Gabriel grinds out Goblin almost the entire stock. Goblin tries to do a get up. Roll get
It's a
up.
little bit
And
too
then
fast
immediately
there.
just gets scooped up with the up smash.
You know, it's like on one hand, just pressing options really, really fast to make sure that your opponent has to guess everything is a strategy that can work. On the other hand, if all you're going to do is that, and you're going to be choosing a lot of the same options a lot of the time, they could be super easy to just capitalize on. And I just feel like that's what we kind of see from the game. The good thing is at least Goblin got enough hits in there to just keep it even. But let's see how he changes it up from here.
Okay.
It's like if he's still playing with his headphones on, so I'm assuming that we got the audio to work on his end. But like if he
Could be
really
on
needs to rely on it for like certain reactions, and that could be making all the difference for him.
What reactions could potentially be used?
Definitely
against
gyro
him?
coming out. Laser's
Okay.
going to be another one. There's probably a few other niche ones I don't know. But that was just good timing on Gabe's part because like the second the Goblin pressed an option, Gabe just jumped to press something. He didn't even like second guess it. He saw an option from Goblin, immediately went for it.
Laser could also be one.
Yeah.
There's also kind of a visual when he does
Oh,
that. Oh
yeah.
my god.
No.
You'll like to
all
see
day.
it. Gabriel dominant
All
in a
day.
3-1 finish.
You know,
Totally dominant.
the big thing too is like, you know, there might be a tweet, but he honestly didn't really kill him with much tease. Like that was just
No.
that was not playing.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
we did see, of course, Rob going deep off stage with how much recovery he does
yeah,
have.
but, like,
that's the same thing as getting like chased by Puff or Game & Watch. off stage.
Exactly. Like that's just anybody chasing you off stage and then just eating you up alive. And then like, you know, all the things. It's like, okay, I took your jump, I took all your resources, now I'm going to down air. You're like that's That's just good Smash play right there. That's not like, okay,
Sebayee.
there, gyro, execution test, you're gone. It was just, that was just thorough reading and outplaying at every single step there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I'm actually gonna head out for the night. I'm a little sick. I'm a little tired.
I'm a little.
So Dwayne Thing, it's been an absolute pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow me on Twitter, @upmind_. Please keep watching the stream.
If you watch CS:GO, you watched him.
if you watch CS:GO, you'll see me on the match feed
Yes.
soon. But absolutely,
Wait, were
keep
you
on-
hosting a tournament when you got top there? Or
Oh
is it
yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, I'm hosting like tournaments like every other week on my channel.
Okay, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, if you're just playing and you're good at that.
No,
That's
that,
the grind.
that is certainly the grind. But
Celebrity man up, man.
yeah,
Good stuff, man.
Twitch.
Keep up the hustle.
@upminds, all that. Thank
No
you guys for having
underscores?
me again. I hope to be back soon.
All right.
Love you, Dwayne Thing.
Take care, dude. All right, so we are going to be continuing a little bit longer there. Next up, we got our losers quarters match. We are going to have Dath versus Poltergust coming up right now. Honestly, don't know what the head-to-head count is. It looks like they might be debating some shenanigans, but it looks like we're going to get the traditional characters. We got the Greninja, we got the Yoshi. Honestly, not a matchup that I've been able to see much. So definitely, as when I was talking earlier with Schrader, we were mentioning how good that Greninja's able to cover landing. So for Yoshi, it's going to be a little bit hard, but the one advantage that Yoshi has is just, the aerial ability that he's able to utilize in all these situations. Really is just able to just kind of like carry up to these other levels as well. So definitely gonna have a little bit easier time just maneuvering, moving around, getting those punishes and all that. Excellent use of down tilt. Honestly, that's one thing I haven't commented on Poltergust. His using it of down tilt in a lot of matchups has just been like second to none. Really good job of using it to low profile and just like set up for really good tech situations off of it. But at the moment right now, Poltergust is just having a really hard time getting it. That should have been the stock, but unfortunately didn't get to do much about it. Okay. Ooh, okay, down there. I wasn't able to do too much off of that. But that was a really good down movement there. Going to make it a little bit hard for Dath to challenge that. So right now, Dath with a really large lead over Poltergust. Okay. I like that Dath was throwing out the hitboxes there, but really wasn't timing it for when Poltergust was coming up. So that's like the main change we have to see there. If he had an F smash charge, good chance he might have been able to kill him, but if we had that horizontal enough, I could have air dodged back at the very least. Also, I'm not exactly sure when that has special break armor. I gotta say, that's one thing you have to think about whenever you're fighting Yoshi, is you have to think about when your moves are actually gonna break it. Because if you know that, you can just throw that out the ledge, and then he's gonna be forced to air dodge back every time. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got the up air there. Oh god, Poltergust right now is doing a really good sequence. It's making it so hard for Dath to get like any options targeted down. As we were mentioning earlier, as long as Greninja's not facing backwards, he has no quick options available to him to like just kind of get that opponent off of him. But finally finding his hit in there, back air barely going to kill there, but unfortunately not enough. Okay, Poltergust showing no fear at all. That was not a safe there by any stretch of the imagination, but he didn't have any option ready at the moment. Make sure you disconnect your Pro Controller. You were in somebody's match. All right, I'm being joined on the mic by the one and only Sebayee. How's your... You're right. Now they can hear you. Oh, wait, you're muted. Okay, now speak.
Test. Hey, it's
There we
me.
go. All right. So,
I was going
actually,
to hop
you
on with you
have-
earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that came on, so...
It's popular
kind of what
tonight.
happened. Yeah, no, a lot of old faces I haven't seen in a while, but
Yeah.
I've been old face that no one's seen in a while as well, except for
Yeah,
you.
you're an old fogey, dude.
I am. I wouldn't be surprised if like 70% of this venue has no idea who I am. And I'm gonna be perfectly
Who
honest.
is this attractive man? Why is he doing commentary? Speaking of old standbys, we've got two classics here.
Oh, we got the red splat too, so completely untechable in that situation.
You hate to see it.
Yes. Oh, wait, we got a combo off of that. Wasn't ready for the dash attack there.
Was not, but he still has stage control. He's still making the best of this matchup, which I've actually never seen.
Honestly, that's what I said too.
You know, I thought, you know, when you pick these two characters, the game would just crash. Like, it'd be like, I cannot compute.
You might see a game crashing right now.
to be honest.
Oh,
no!
Yeah, that was the game crash right there.
Call that one the blue screen of death.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that was a really... Honestly, like, because it's been so long since I've seen Yoshi, like, it always throws me off to see the egg bounce whenever it gets tossed. It's actually a really good option for just covering that ground there, because you can just jump and cover every high option there. But
it's so non-committal, too,
really
which is exactly what you want against someone who
well,
moves
okay,
quickly
it depends,
as a Greninja.
It depends what situation you're in. Because, like, the move itself actually has a pretty large amount of end lag to it, so you do have to be careful with utilizing it.
Would you be able to raise the volume a bit for mine?
For
just a smidge.
You
can barely hear you.
Is it better?
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so headed over to Battlefield now. I feel like it looks like this wasn't the stage thing.
They've decided they're not actually going to fight in game, and now they are beginning to beat each other madly.
Yeah, this is a pretty brutal brawl, especially coming from the Nintendo World Champion.
Dath has gone for the crotch. Pult is trying to flip Dath upside down.
Like, I don't even know how that image would look.
It would be wild. Pult would win for free. You know, sorry, Dath, but he would body slam you into the floor. And then he'd be like, I won the world championship. And then he'd hit you with his world championship back.
So you got the trophy for that.
Seems to be some kind of discrepancy.
What are they discussing?
There's some kind of discrepancy with how
I mean, they're going back to Battlefield, so whatever they discussed, they went nowhere. At least in terms of changing the outcome of where we're going.
Well, see, it was a wrong Greninja skin.
Now it's the right one. This is
now it's green. What is it?
So something I didn't know is, okay, so you know how everything with his like scarf is his tongue?
Yeah.
So when he uses up tilt, it goes pink. So like it doesn't work properly with alternate skins.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just an after image?
No, you'll see. We'll probably see at least one up tilt thrown in there.
Eventually.
Yeah. Just keep your eye out.
Paul needs to be doing the same thing. He's running into all of Dath's moves right now.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job keeping it relatively even. Oh, okay. That's really good that up tilt can cover the platform, so you can be really low committal with that.
This is Pult's pick. I wonder why
Ooh.
Battlefield.
Just because the combo extensions you get with Yoshi are extremely good here. Oh, I forgot you could go through platforms. And that up smash is huge.
That up smash is silly. I thought for sure that would not connect.
I didn't think so either, but like the second he let it go, it's like, there's so many things I forgot about this character.
Yeah.
The other thing too is it actually hits lower behind him than in front of him with that up tilt. It's really funny.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt Pult of all things. He's loyal to a fault.
He is.
Through thick and thin, Yoshi's at standby.
All right. Good job, Dath. Closing it up, keeping it close.
I like these drifting nairs from Pulp.
Yeah. I mean, against a character like Greninja, you really need to utilize all of your air mobility to just get around. Oh, what the? That was the most fraudulent fair spike I have ever seen in my entire life. I have no idea what I just witnessed. Oh yeah, did you see that? One pink.
I didn't see it. I wasn't looking at him.
It was pink.
I was watching Yoshi's strange color. I don't know, like
Greed?
Yeah, the lighting in this stage, like when it switches from sunset, makes him look a little strange. Like for a second, he looks like the crafted Yoshi. Not about it.
I blame that more on just the monitor than anything.
Oh my god, right into the forward air.
Yeah, unfortunately, wasn't ready for Dath to come down with an aerial. But I think if you're fighting Greninja, you should always assume a fair's coming down.
For sure.
Really good delay coming from Dath there.
You assume cross-ups are coming, and you're assuming safe shield pressure.
Okay. Oh, that was a really interesting use there. No, because like if Dath went high and jumped there, he actually might have been able to capitalize off of that. A little bit late there. Really good egg. Oh, I thought he would have been able to get the kill there. Not enough yet. Gotta have some rage. That should go. Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Holt doing a really good job keeping it basically even. One good combo starter should even this up.
For sure. And I'm loving Dath's options to just never commit to anything against Yoshi.
Yeah.
It's really not worth it at all.
It really isn't.
Trying to fight that frame data that Adam shows. Oh, there.
Oh
my god!
Yeah, he got right into the heavens there.
He said, "We're having fried Yoshi tonight. Open wide, boys." Love it.
I'll cook it there. All right, good stuff to Dath.
And now they're gonna actually fight IRL. Here we go. Oh, you see, Dath, he's getting ready for the wind-up punch. I was ready for it.
We should be having Sebayee versus Aloise, unless he beat Aloise just now. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
I mean, it looks like he's waiting to get on the
It looks like Dath is staying on stage too, so I'm assuming that's what just happened.
Or maybe he's trying to figure out Dath's game plan by looking at the back of his head.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going into losers semifinals right now. So 3 sets left.
I'm semi-hype.
Potentially 4 sets left to close out this $150 pop bonus Smackdown here.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is.
Shout out to Polarity providing that for us.
Yes, good to somebody right there. I think it's mostly Alicia, if I remember correctly. I don't know if anyone else really contributed.
Alicia said, "Here's half of my paycheck. Please come to SmackDown."
So there are a lot of lines of that, but alrighty. So Game & Watch Greninja, I bet you is what we're going to see here.
Yes, most likely. The Byleth. He's doing the Byleth. I like it.
Actually, this makes sense.
Not committing to trying to not commit at all to being around Game & Watch's range.
You could be so
and his silly frame data.
Not to mention getting a shield break. Not going to be too hard on Game & Watch considering how weak his shield is. It does not have the greatest size to it, so I don't think it's going to require much for that to pop. Also, we'll see how well Sebayee really knows this matchup. It's new, very straightforward, but still new.
For sure, especially with Dath at the wheel. This is not the person to sleep on.
Oh yeah, no. He's lapped out this character.
He loves Effie, so he's all about it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Very smart, waiting for the front to go away before a B.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Able to get a little snipe in there before it landed. So he's got that timing down on lock. Kind of to be expected.
And I like the presence of mind Sebayee is having right now, keeping center stage, keeping that away from center. This is not where you want to be against this character.
Yeah. And the other thing too, just excellent call out right there.
Absolutely.
Oh, really good spacing on that dash attack. So if he doesn't do the dash grab there, not going to be able to actually punish that.
It's the first time I've ever seen up tilt connect in this game. Not gonna lie.
Oh, you just do it out with the berry most of the time. Oh no, he could have killed him.
Was not ready for the punish.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He also might have burned a lot of rolls too, so.
Ooh, baited out the reflector is an arrow.
Oh.
He's a god.
Yeah.
How does he know?
Really good timing on that, but yeah, that F tilt's gonna go through all of them. Yeah, any of those backers are definitely close enough. F tilt, out to get there as well.
Oh, barely missing the spacing for the up smash there.
Sebayee's doing a really good job of just kind of avoiding all the hitbox areas that Dath is throwing down. There we go, finally closing.
Had to curse him like that.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh
Thought about to get a barrier there. Really good jump coming from Dath as well, just to get around the whole hammer shenanigans. This could be epic. Oh, yeah, he had the recognition there.
So smart timing.
No, I mean, the thing is, you don't have to worry about it. As long as he was going for down smash, any get-up attack would beat it. He didn't space it properly.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's
New
a
things to
lot.
the game. Yeah. You know, the most impressive thing is, like, that thing will give you 20% or more and kill you. And I didn't realize how long it keeps you there at the ledge.
It's so silly. It just goes on forever.
It really
It's like
does.
Inkling Jab.
Gosh. Oh, that's good to know that dash attack could actually cover wireless ledge right there. Oh, that was really scary. Good call out there.
We're seeing one of the big problems with Byleth right now, in this set where it's like her frame data is so slow and so many of her moves have such high commitment that like you really have to just camp it out, and if they're not falling for it, you just lag behind in damage.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, damage isn't really the thing you're most concerned about. If you get somebody to 50%, they're dead.
It's a good read, of course.
Very close like that. So, like, you know, as long as you got your opponent to 50%, you're in the game. You don't really care about anything like that. That's a mentality that you just need to fight. Fighting as heavies and playing against heavies. Like, you need to realize if you're down, if you're up a stock and you're at 50%, you're very close to just being at the even stocks at that moment. There's a couple of ways that you can just handle it.
Of course.
Yeah, because the other thing too is that since we're fighting, was ready to attack.
Never mind.
Yeah.
The monologue didn't help Wang.
Yeah.
Didn't.
I mean, that's the other thing that's going to happen too. You will get shambled because your fit data's bad too. But vice versa could happen. So I don't know if we're going to stick with the Byleth. I honestly still don't think it's really a bad pick for the matchup, just because like.
Well, I like the idea of it. You know, with all this crazy frame data Game Watch has, this amazing burst options. Dath is kind of banking on the fact he thinks he can catch Sebayee doing the yuppies, catch him from ledge, but it's just not panning out.
The other thing
because he keeps drifting away from most of his options.
Yeah, the other thing too is just that Game & Watch can't really approach there, and that's something the Byleth can abuse a lot. So he's thinking really hard about it. Honestly, the more comfortable pick is definitely the Greninja, without any doubt in my mind. But the Byleth I don't think is bad to stick with at all.
I think he is going Robin now, actually.
I would not agree with that. Robin's not a good pick against Game & Watch, in my opinion. Especially with the way that, like, Robin has changed. I mean, Game & Watch has changed in this game. Really good anti-projectile. Of course, Levin Sword's really good. Levin Sword's absolutely amazing. It will decimate a Game & Watch at 60%, no problem. But your neutral game suffers immensely against him.
It does a little bit, but it might just be a comfort pick for him. This is a character that he might have experience fighting just from Smash 4, and maybe a little more in this game.
Yeah, I mean,
and you can't play around the bucket because Sebayee is knowing, you know, he's gonna want to absorb a bunch of these thunders and arc fires, and you can definitely play around that.
Yeah.
And he just switched to Smash Stick, I believe, so.
Yeah. Oh, does he not
disconnect?
Hey,
there you go.
Yeah, we're getting the
right.
Robin.
Oh my God, Nostradamus. Oh, Robin community, please don't come back after me. I don't want to come back. I'm happy.
Are you though? Don't you want to go back to
Game 2?
A fixed character.
Game 2. We're not talking about my self-confidence here. We're talking about the confidence in Dath, saying, I think I can play around the bucket better than you can play around Robin's traps.
Okay, so what do you think about going to Town and City as Robin now?
I like it. Game & Watch is mega light, and even though Robin is a midweight, she hits like a heavyweight.
Yeah.
And her ledge traps are basically just a one-player game. Shout out to Synergy.
Yep. Oh, that's a one-player game right there.
That's a one-player. It's a one-player game called Mario Party. Spin the control stick to survive.
Yeah, but definitely, like, see, this is kind of the issue. It's like you are not able to use those thunders at all. Like, you have to make a very hard call out and just like assume that he's gonna press a different button besides bucket. Because like if he gets bucket, if he gets like the right charges, like he's gonna be at basically a max bucket at that point too.
Exactly.
We got the throw combos in terms of so that's a very good setup right there.
And if he gets that bucket too, he will have that into the next stock also.
Yeah. Okay, and the Dath starting to throw them out a little bit more now. Oh, okay, got the trade there.
But I like what Sebayee is doing. He's just staying in the middle distance, and he's not scared of these energy projectiles at all. He's barely even using the bucket.
Yeah. So the good thing about what Dath has set up with Thoron is that really
Nice
good
techs.
Yeah. So if he sees Sebayee like even potentially go for a if he sees Sebayee potentially just go for a backer, he can throw out Thoron just auto punish him.
Wait, does Game Watch lose his bucket in this game?
I was about to say that should have been a full bucket.
No, he did have a full bucket.
Yeah,
I
what?
guess he does. Huh.
And I'm pretty sure you have like intangibility when you first throw it out, so I doubt he did it.
This is kind of a scary situation for Dath, though. He has Thoron fully charged. He cannot use any more of his thunders for neutral anymore.
Yeah.
And you get reflected with that, that's death for sure.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, he can use it now.
Yep.
But he gets caught by the arc fire bucket.
I remember that was kind of one of Sebaee's like worst attributes. Was like he wasn't really too good at using bucket, at least offensively. There makes a lot of sense. But like if you're able to bait it out, he's very predictable. But when he wasn't throwing it out, he really does not have his combos into it. The last time that I watched him play, so I don't know if Dath knows that.
He was at 50 though.
Yeah, that move is strong. Everything about Game Watch is strong.
Anytime I see the bury, I just think of the Mario Party 1 voices. Start! And you start mashing.
So much good music from that. Also, shout outs to Mario Party making a comeback at CEO Dreamland. Because of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Always
He's always been nurturing the Mario Party scene.
Oh, yeah.
If you get the chance, go to a Mario Party.
I need to do that.
Most fun you'll have
I've
in
always
in an
wanted to do
afternoon.
that, but I've never done it.
Like, I don't know how, but fun. He gets wasted. He gets better at Mario Party.
I mean,
How does this work?
how are you questioning that? Like, the more trash
I
you
would
are,
think,
the
you know-
more in tune you are with Mario Party at that point.
I would think, his planning would be wrong. His
Do
decision
you think
making
you
would be
plan
worse.
for Mario Party? You throw the
He
dice.
does.
When you
He plans that stuff.
Yeah, but it's still a dice roll on a lot of things there. There's a lot of things that are left to chance. There's a thing called chance time. Which
Hey, we're gonna play
okay,
some more
okay,
chance.
chance time actually has skill to it because you just have to time it correctly.
If you're ready for some more chance time, we're gonna see some Game Watch side Bs come out right now. This is the best way to fight Roy, definitely, as a fellow Game Watch main.
Yeah, I know Goblin was having audio issues before, but it looks like he's opting to play with the music this time around, just going with AirPods instead of plugging in. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, don't really know what the set count is between these two. I'm just going to assume Goblin has the record.
Yeah, it's a safe bet to
Ooh,
make.
he actually timed that around the armor. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Our call-outs.
I love the way Sebayee is coming down also from disadvantage.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Same thing, clean getaway right there.
Absolutely not. And
Oh
now-
man, trying to just call him going forward there.
Yes, sir. That should
Yeah.
be, yep, that is
Coverage
dead
there.
Roy.
I really love like actually where he placed himself there because he made sure to cover the jump and then the low recovery as well. So that was smart on his part. Okay. Yeah, try to go high there, but unfortunately, not the correct call. Oh boy, a little bit off his mark.
I was expecting the side B there.
I
But
find
he
it,
never gives me the judge when I want it most.
yeah. I'm kind of surprised that he's not opting to go for the nair off that down throw. Pretty much every single time I've seen him go for the up air first, and to me that doesn't really make sense at this percentage. So you're gonna hit so much more off of starting off with those nairs like this. There we go.
He's trying to condition them.
Ah,
Ooh, unfortunate miss input. It's gonna eat the up smash for that.
yeah. Oh. Okay. Good up air.
Here we go. Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, he was
Sebayee,
trying to catch him
do
to slip in there.
Do not channel your inner Meister right now. You are in disadvantage. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
No, Goblin knows how to beat mashers too. A little unfortunate for him he didn't get the sweet spot there. That's going to be it. So Good stuff there. 81% share. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think from center stage.
No.
Oh. I do think he should have been able to live that too, especially since he was like in the top corner blast zone. So
Right.
I was a little sad to see.
You hate to see it.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go back to special. Don't disagree with that.
These guys have played so much at this point, they're just like, yeah, let's get this over with.
I can see that. I mean, this is very early for Smackdown. At least the vets. Sebayee. Maybe
Sebayee.
it might be his bedtime or something. I don't know. But let's see. Ooh, okay, try to grab him out of that. Unfortunately, he didn't utilize Game & Watch's disjointed grabs. If you do pivot grab or dash grab, you have a massive disjoint on it. It's actually ridiculous to look at.
Huh. I did not know that.
It's a very cursed image. You have to. It's at your own.
Is this something that'll keep me up at night?
It will. It will.
Understandable.
You just have to remember what Game & Watch gets off a grab, and then you have to look at that grab hitbox.
I mean, I think I'll still take that disjointed grab over Roy's side beat any day.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
That was a really good confirm there.
That was.
Down smash, down smash.
That's revolutionary. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah. And the other thing too is before he actually wasn't getting the spacing for the sweet spot there. So.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, I forget that you could
That's
act out of it.
That was an amazing recovery there.
That was so smart. That was exactly what you need to do.
And that's why he's in losers finals and no, I'm not.
Yes. Ooh.
Nice catch. Side
A little bit off his
catch.
mark there. Oh, I actually got the shield poke off of that too. So shades of melee.
Just barely did not confirm there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got to be a little bit careful with that down. That actually made a real easy punish him. Okay, I like that cute little combo there. Oh, yeah, he wasn't ready
missed
for it.
opportunity. I think they both weren't ready for it. It was
Yeah.
a solid 3 seconds. They're both just waiting on each other.
Yeah. Because I mean, Goblin thought he was going to go back to the platform, and then he didn't. There's a whole short of shenanigans. Yeah, a little bit too early there. Oh,
that
wow.
ankle.
I did not know that you could have angles that bad off of that.
It's Game & Watch. It should be expected
Yeah,
at this
you're
point.
right.
Should expect everything. Oh my god, nice pressure.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind that move is safe on shield. We don't.
It is so good.
Oh, that move is not safe on shield though. However, he was facing backwards. Be a little bit hard to go for that up the air, potentially up smash. Oh, I thought we were going to see the F tilt there, but that works too. Okay, good use of the bomb there, Jer.
And
That's
there
good.
it is.
Okay, where are we going from here?
It's just so even at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure what hitbox Goblin was getting hit by, but it looks like he was able to get out of that nair chain very early. Unless just the percentages was wrong. Oh.
Oh, nice catch.
That was a super good delay. Yeah, no
Hashtag?
jump, but unfortunately, he didn't really have the best coverage of that moment.
Was not ready for it. That Roy Up is very fast.
Oh,
Ooh,
really
he
good use of armor.
powers
Yeah.
through.
Honestly, right now, like Goblin's just super on point with like the correct responses.
And watch how Goblin keeps using the platform as an umbrella of sorts to protect him from
He
the
caught
dares.
on to the delay there. Jer, a little bit off of there. Oh,
Oh.
nope.
Jump, Juer.
Oh, and that was really scary.
DBZ moment.
Oh. Yeah, down tilt's gonna do it, yeah. Yeah, that's like the one universal truth against every sort of character that everyone needs to keep in mind. If you can parry them, you will punish them. Because like, especially with like how big those hitboxes are and all that stuff and how big your shield is.
Right.
As long as you know how to do it, you'll get the punish. When you're fighting against aggro buttons players, super important to keep in mind.
And very nice choice to use the down tilt because it has the BM smiley face on it.
It does.
Make sure that that nice big hit follows into the next game.
Yes. It is a full-on taunt. Oof.
Oh,
Really good air dodge there, actually.
that was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's that or you get hit by 70 and die, so. I don't think it would have killed that early.
Yoshi story. And
I've
Roy.
seen- there are a lot of shenanigans, but
Nice catch.
Yeah.
Oh man. Sebayee is really starting to catch on to these parries. I like it.
yeah. Oh, actually, super good response coming from right there. Just run up shield and catch the grab. Like I feel like if you prepare for a buttons option from Goblin Man, I would say a good 7 times out of 10 you're actually going to catch him. Generally speaking, though, is when you do catch on, he should mix it up a lot more with those empty hops there, so that way you have to wait for the next attack to come.
Right.
But it will probably be an attack. It doesn't change. There we go. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a good sequence right there.
Like the frame trap.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Utilizing the
Oh,
first hit by Fox too.
If he would have got that, he might have cried a little bit.
Yeah, right now Goblin's in full control. That's it.
No.
Yeah.
Sebayee, why?
It's so good for covering so many options at the ledge.
Oh, it's absolutely silly. You pack all the strongest moves into one Roy side beat, but scares Goblin too far away to recover.
Yeah. I like that use of just. Oh, he air dodged. Okay, good for him. He's still close enough. I wasn't ready for it yet. Oh, really good use of the armor to just get through everything.
Absolutely, just to be safe.
Okay. Okay, good. He was able to capitalize. I thought he was going to be a little bit too late there.
I'm not sure why the counter came out.
Probably expected an aggressive option, which isn't really too weird to think of, considering that he's going to land on a platform and everything. And he hadn't thrown it out before, so.
This is true.
Yeah, it's like number-wise, it kind of makes sense, but if you looked at where he was, not at all. Oof.
Powers through again.
Yeah.
Goblin loves that option.
Yeah, no, he's always been really good. I should do it. Yeah. Not sure if he could have had a little bit better DI on it. I'm going to assume no. But, you know, good stuff for Goblin Man.
That sweet spot back here? Absolutely not.
Yeah. I do have to say this, though. Sebayee did a really good job of bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
you know.
Well, there's still more game. Don't worry.
Oh, there is.
This is LFs.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, he was getting decimated at first, but like he made all the necessary conversions that he needed to really bring it back there. So going town and city.
Got excited for a moment. He picked Spear Pillar, and I'm like, oh, let's go. Best.
Okay, you have to understand that like.
Pick.
No, it's the Game Watch counter pick.
How?
No, Game Watch is picking the stage. Remember, he just lost.
Oh, you right.
But you just have to think about.
Prom.
With no hazards, that stage would have a tunnel of life.
Yeah, well, that's great for Game Watch. He can keep fishing for the nines.
If you're the most annoying thing in the world.
Yes, I love it. Okay. Speaking of the most annoying things in the world, we have Crom now. I love this character. He's great.
Do you love him?
Yes.
You really love him?
I absolutely love this character. It's great. He has frame data. Ooh, get countered for like 4%.
I'm surprised that he wasn't ready for that to counter. But I guess he thought it would have missed.
But I do. Wow, that caught below ledge.
Yeah, you have to remember that jab and F tilt catch below ledge. So he's able to get those kills really early. A lot of people forget that. This crowd player's kind of bad.
I do like this the switch into Crown though. Some slight attribute changes just to throw Sebayee off.
Yeah. And also for closing out the stock, it might be a little bit easier. Yeah, that was a really good use of up B there, so he can at least armor any attack at that moment. Wasn't able to get the trade there, and that's it.
That is.
I appreciate the attempt though.
You gotta go for it. You cannot let Crom have the stage at all.
Suicide. Oh, okay.
Gosh.
Yeah, I guess he caught the jump there, so. So I guess if there was no jump, I guess if he had a jump, he could have worked that.
Possibly. He was so far down there.
The thing you have to keep in mind is the blast zone here is actually the closest to the stage. At the bottom, like I looked at a stage data viewer, and despite what the camera will show you, it actually is.
Huh, did not know this.
Yeah, fun fact. So you'll die below quicker here than any other stage.
He's getting away with that every time. I love it.
Yeah.
Some good options left.
Oh! Wow, I didn't expect
Nearly
that to
gets
catch.
laddered.
Okay. There we go.
See, every time, whenever they go back, whenever they reset neutral, Goblin is choosing to stay
There
under
we
a
go.
platform just to be safe from Sebaee's approaches.
Yeah. The other thing too is like I definitely want to see Sebayee just do a lot more of those down airs on the crowd up B because it will actually catch him like he did there. Oh,
no.
I
The
appreciate
worst
it.
one. Ooh. That's
You know what's
insult to
even worse
injury.
is if that was the percentage he needed to survive it. That sucks.
That would have been a 9.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna get the CFL Twitter rematch going on right now.
Here we go.
So I do think Goblin's gonna be playing without audio this time. So he's gonna be playing just entirely with music. We'll see if that's gonna go against him because Gabe was saying that he really relies on the audio cues to really capitalize on a lot of things against Gob. So we'll see if that comes into effect here.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, though.
He probably has the timing down to a T as soon as he hears the upbeat commence.
I mean, I don't think it's just that. I think it's more the gyro and lasers coming out and all that. I'll be right back.
Don't get so excited. Wang is stepping away for a moment. So we have a showdown of CFL's finest. Our two brightest lads ladding it out in the usual grands. What you gotta love about a CFL Grand Finals is it's usually mega aggro. A lot of our players just want to get in there, want to swing. I appreciate that. Nice little electric sneeze to get him off. Ooh, and Goblin messing with Gabe a bit, just jumping in and out of his attack range. Ooh, and catches the up B. That is a nice fat target for a Roy forward air to hit. Goblin is just keeping up this pressure and just powering through everything Gabe is doing. Really wants his pot bonus. Excellent DI. It's a dead. No, it's not. Just slightly off with the dare and gets the roll read.
Okay.
Hey, you missed
wow.
a lot.
Goblin is decimating Goblin.
Wang's back.
I am back.
What I was saying earlier is, you know what I appreciate about a CFL Grand Finals is this. It's always a slugfest. We have a lot of aggro players here.
Ooh, oh, I actually got the shield poke, but not connected. I forgot that's kills.
The animation.
It's just.
Rob said, and now I shall make this weeb disappear.
I feel like I feel like you could just get like so much of your just anger, disappointment out with that up throw, but
Absolutely.
that too, a full charge neutral move into that.
Gabe not even bothering to mash. He just pulls out his phone immediately to get on Twitter and be like, Nintendo, what are you doing? This isn't okay. Stop putting Effie in this game. Stop making Effie relevant. I shouldn't bang on that table.
Honestly, some people's counter arguments to Effie are sort of hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I remember some people saying that Fire Emblem didn't sell well in the grand scheme of things, which, for what it's supposed to be, it's phenomenal. It was
Goblin
Goblin.
did.
Yeah. All right, we're going into the next thing right now. Melee back at it. Let's see what they bring to the table.
So Goblin's game plan last game, which worked out phenomenally, just keeping the aggro on Rob. He has a lot of startup on a lot of moves.
Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing is like out of shield options, not great. Get off the tools, not great either. So you want to be in his face as much as possible. Which, honestly, that could be the other reason why his playstyle is the way he is. It's just the players that he has to fight against. He just sort of need to do this.
This is true. He may have been conditioned.
Yeah.
We've raised the monster.
He's raised a masher.
It's alive.
Oh, well. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to get a much harder punishment. There we go.
Gabe's a little upset by that one. That's the second time he's caught him with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just something you got to remember. It really is a 50-50 at that point when you get into the tech situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you just got to hope that he gets his wrong.
Gabe getting a little desperate here.
Yeah, no, he got lucky that the sour spot connected there, but Goblin completely handled it there. Yeah, there, he was able to catch it that time.
Nice little option. That's a dead
Good
right.
snipe, yeah.
Nice clean edge guard.
Yeah. And honestly, like, that was a really good extended sequence just coming from Goblin, just recovering. Gabe was persistent. Yeah, if he didn't roll out of there, that shield was going to be broken.
Absolutely. Gotta love epic Gabe's edge.
Oh no! He rolled it again. He's gotta keep track of that. Actually, it was a little bit lucky for him that Goblin wasn't 100% believing that he would roll it again.
This is true.
Yeah. Okay, ooh, reverse nair there.
Just powering through everything now.
You know, something I'll say, that option I never see, but I don't know if you could really utilize it. Jump out of shield and then just neutral air dodge. And just because, like, super quick option, you can at least move yourself back and forth, and then you're not going to land with much lag either. So you might actually just be able to get around and then just reset yourself.
Right.
Gabe's just got to set himself from the top, like, just mentally, though.
He's just gotta take a breath.
Can't be tweaking.
Try to get this game back into his pace, his own pace.
Yeah.
Because Goblin is just dictating everything right now.
Yeah, he really is. Like, Gabe basically just didn't get a single neutral sequence started. He just got one confirmed to a kill. And that's what I really saw there. So let's see. Set himself steady. I'm assuming we're going to see a jump back gyro. Oh, no, he goes in. Okay. I don't know if I really agree with that.
I'm hoping to see a little more passiveness from Gabe, to be honest.
He's doing the exact opposite. He's just like, you
But,
could
I
have
mean,
come into me.
I mean, what do I know? He's the one that grants.
He's
You
just
know
bringing
what?
the title
Don't
super
ever
fighting
listen to me
robot right
ever
now.
again.
Yeah, it's working out for him, though. I think it's a little bit easier to do on this stage just because you do have nowhere to run. Let's see.
This is true.
Yeah, that's a confirm. That was known since day one.
Gabe exclaiming, "Wow, I love this game. This was a great option by her dev staff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Renai."
Honestly, I think that's a sick. I think that's a sick confirm. We got there into
I mean,
that.
it was cute.
It's cute.
It's cute when I don't get hit by it. When I get hit by it, though, oh, I thought he was done.
No. Rob's too heavy.
I don't know. That's a giant toy, dude.
The thing is, like, if he had like 60, 80% range, yes, I can see it happening. No range, I think. The one thing that I'll say, like, a lot of Ultimate players have an issue with, like, nice-looking just finishers out there, which I don't know why you do, because, like, you know, there's some games that are built.
You gotta be stylish, dude.
I mean, you know, there's just some things that look nice. Like, there's just, like, sword lasers dancing everywhere that trail. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Catch is the sweet spot on the up tilt.
Like,
Calling out
I
Gabe's
think
grab.
whenever somebody watches this, they just see themselves losing instead of just, like, you know, just nice sequences playing out. Like, enjoy the dance while you're watching it and all that stuff. And, you know, your character can dance back at them, too. It's just knowing what the careful balance is between one and the
I want you to look at Gabe right now. Do you think he's enjoying the dance?
Oh, no, he's not. Like, the only thing he's concerned about is winning. The good thing, this is one thing that I will say very positive about Gabe, is, like, I don't think he ever plays to avoid the loss. I feel like he's always playing to win no matter what.
He's always
but the
very
thing
confident.
is, exactly, but, like, in some respects, that's very good in that he will always believe in his kill confirms every single time. But the other thing, too, is just, like, I think the overconfidence just crumbles his mentality and then just, like, puts him in just really, really bad states. Because, like, if you're tweaking IRL, you're tweaking in-game. That's not going to fix itself. Like,
Exactly.
take your time, calm down, don't rush back into it. you have all the time in the world on your side, especially when you got like 4 minutes left.
Exactly.
Take your time.
And it's relatively.
It's a reset, yeah.
It's relatively early too. He could afford to just
It's
take
like
a minute,
10:55.
take a minute, get a drink of water, and reset his game plan.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go home shambled, and that feels kind of weird.
Going into set 2 of Grands.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Gabe has learned something from that thrashing.
Yeah, I mean the good thing is he had some time to himself. There was a pretty good amount of downtime, so.
My mom's calling. I think I should answer.
Down. Up to you.
To me. We'll avoid this. I don't want to ruin her day. I'll be like, sorry, Mom, I'm commentating a Roy versus Rob.
Okay, no, rising fair is never going to safe on anything. That was smart, actually.
I
You
like
know
the
that?
mix-up.
Yeah, because I mean, Gabriel's pretty much always going to come down with an aerial on there, so good thing to be ready
Absolutely.
for. We even got a little waveland over there, too. Cute.
We're starting to see a little bit shades of
Yeah.
standard Gabe too. I think he's starting to recognize he's being way too aggressive. He's
Yeah.
starting to use the top a little more.
Yeah, that. Also, just kind of doing a little bit more mix-ups. Just kind of because that's good. Okay, at least he's taking some time for himself this time. Oh man, he went immediately.
Hey, don't fish.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, you at least have intangibility, so not the worst play in the world, but it's so obvious. Ooh, okay. Yeah, finally we're getting some of those neutral air dodges down in there. Sometimes it's Rob, that's just the got to mix in. Excellent DI on there. Like
He's consistent with that too.
I honestly think Goblin Man is just the best at doing that compared to just any other player that I've seen. But then again, when you have to go through this every single time. No, down smash?
After the double F smash. There's no DIing that one.
Yeah. No, you're just done. Oh, really good confirm there. An excellent recovery coming from Goblin there. Gabe wasn't ready to call it out.
He's ready with all these parries.
Yeah. That's all happens when you just play each other this much. Yep. Good response there coming from Goblin. Okay, there we go.
And he gets the sour spot into sweet spot up air.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah, no, Goblin's doing a really good job of keeping up that relentless pressure. Just making sure that Robin just cannot get his buttons out at all. Oop. Yeah, Gabe's trying to go in again, not really trying to go with the setup there. Oh man, just goes right from that. Honestly, kind of surprised the reflect didn't come through, but I think the move finished. Ooh, okay, didn't get confirmed into it.
Interrupts it.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mario Kart time. Yeah. Chance time. That is what the route down throw is called now. Chance time.
I mean, if you're good enough at mashing, you're never gonna have to worry about really getting hit by it.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Gabe answering with the parry of never mind.
That was such a good response. First time we actually messed up the DI there too. Gabe's right back there. Yeah, that's the thing that we're seeing from Gabe. Like, you know, his confidence is not bringing down his correctness with punishing at all.
Absolutely not. It seems like he's getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah.
And we do have to.
Oh no! You're done. You're done.
Right
you are done. Yes.
And we do have to recognize that Gabe did come in cold. No. Goblin came immediately from thrashing Sebayee into this match, so he's ready for this.
Yeah, I mean this is the reset though, so have to have your game plans cooking a little bit more.
Start cooking soon.
Yeah. You know, Goblin's tuned in. He's staying really calm. He knows what he needs to do. He's dealt with a lot of.
Goblin's so tuned in, he looks bored. He's like, Gabe, come on. I've played this game a million times. Can we play Rob too?
The truth of the matter is, though, like, you know, he's hyper focused whenever he's fighting Gabe. Like,
absolutely.
I do not think you can autopilot against Gabe at any given day at all.
No.
So if you slip up once, you're just gone.
You autopilot, you die at 50 from that side B.
Yeah.
Lilac
okay, switching it up though. Yeah, going to Lilac.
I like this choice.
Yeah, I think last time it was all PS2, if I remember correctly, or we got one special game. So he's got Smash Roll Lilac Cruz now, so we'll see if this can improve his chances a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, okay. Thought he was going to get the cross up there or the roll in. Yeah.
Nice little string. And Gabe has also given himself a few more options for recovery. Oh my god.
That was
a smart
the actual
choice.
right read, yeah. Okay, I liked the repositioning that he did there, just a little bit too far away. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, that was a smash. That's a smash attack. What are you expecting?
No.
You shield it, you win. You don't, you lose.
Nice little get up attack.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still adamant.
Oh, no, yeah. He was
barely
way
missed.
too far away for that.
The slope's messing with that a bit.
Yeah. That's actually possible, too. Okay, I should expected the roll in there. That's going to be hard punish. Not going to kill just yet.
Nearly gets a sweep. Oh my
That
gosh.
was so scary. Yeah, he could down air that, but did
Through
not
the
time that
stage.
correctly. Back throw? Oh, what? Could have sworn back throw actually might have been able to kill me.
Possibly.
All right, there we go.
We're getting progressively more and more even.
Yeah. Oh, that actually could have been in there.
Keep
Okay,
nice
yeah.
pressure.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, no, Gabe's doing a really good job of controlling the stage right now. Goblin has found his footing. Oh! I think this Lance actually messed him up there. Yeah, wasn't ready for the follow-up there.
Was not, but that shield is looking tiny.
Yeah, so he's got to play evasive now. Goblin just needs to play for that too. Play for the spot dodge, play for the rolls. That's it. Oh yeah, got the weak hit there. Finally got the good DI on it. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't be wrong there.
That's the roll.
There we go.
Gets the side B.
Yeah, not enough percentage just yet.
Opts for it again.
Yeah. Okay, I like the use of down smash there. Ah, yeah, didn't go in, so really good spacing from Goblin there. Yeah. Okay, really good catch
Catches
there.
the air dodge.
Yeah, and honestly, he's kept this game even. Sweat is complaining. Okay. Oh, go down tilt.
Gets the trip into the combo throw.
Oh, okay, yeah, really good coverage for both the platform and the ground. Ah,
Got a little too greedy there.
honestly, this Lance might have just allowed it to land right behind him. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. You at least do have that up B though. Oh boy.
Barely misses the Jer.
Oh, okay, was able to get the lingering hit on him. Oh no! Honestly, he had a really easy confirm after that air dodge, but
Did, but got the sour spot of up tilt.
yeah. Like, I really want to see Gabe just implement more like smash attacks after like those air dodge reads and everything. Like, just be ready to like dash up and like do down smash or something. Like, just make it easy.
Exactly.
You're like, Rob's grab is terrible. That is very short. He was retreating.
Yep.
So he caught the bad DI there. Gotta recognize your mistakes, man. That's audio. That's entirely audio. All right, so gonna be thinking deeply about
Potential
this
last
last stage
game.
pick. Yeah. Honestly, the Lilat worked out pretty well for the most part.
It did.
I think he was really able to turn around a lot of situations. He was able to mix up how he landed. Very good. Honestly, overall, Gabe was winning the neutral 70% of the time compared to Goblin. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like whenever they're both on stage, Gabe just kind of had it down. I just feel like Goblin just got those confirms to the kills a little bit sooner.
Right.
So that's going to be the main thing he has to look for. game on Discord test it.
I'm sorry?
Game on Discord getting the deets right now. Just kidding, I know. If he doesn't have his matchup information on lock
Gabe is
at this point.
furiously in Rob Court, like, dear Rob Court, what is Roy?
Dearest of Rob
Please
Court.
DM me.
Yeah.
Send help. Love, Gabe. P.S. Money match me my pockets, please.
Honestly, it'd be really interesting to see him bring out the Terry that he brags so much about.
Oh, I really want to see it. We won't, but, you know.
I don't think it's going to be too played.
No, absolutely not.
I just feel like this matchup is both of their prides and joys. Like,
Do you think they're both looking at their phone? Do you think they're texting each other right now? Like, you son of a... I hate you
I
so
think
much.
I see a tweet though. Oh, that looks like a tweet.
Let's hop on Twitter real quick.
Let's see. I am very, honestly, if there is a live tweet, I do want to know. He hasn't sent it yet. Has not sent it yet.
What profile am I looking for?
Epic Gabriel. Yeah, that's the right one. It has not been sent yet. He's still messaging. Oh my God. He actually is live tweeting in the middle of all this. Oh my God.
Shout out to the subtweets.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sub's weird all day. All right.
What a mature region we have.
Honestly, make sure you discipline your top players. That's going to be the first thing that I say. When you're fundamentally, when your region is just run by people with the mentality of like middle schoolers, it's not a good look. All right. Let's get into it. Smash Roll. Honestly, this was another stage that Gabriel was doing really, really good on. So, no surprise to see him come back here. Let's see what he's able to get out of this.
Went for a dare immediately and don't know if I agree with it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's going to
That's
really good
no
sequence.
jump. That's a
I was
dead
about to say,
row.
yeah, he should be a little bit too far away right there. Okay, good down throw. Oh, wow. Honestly, I forgot that the F smash was able to hit above him as well. So, really good stuff to Goblin, just recognizing that the hurt box was there in the right place. Okay. Okay, good up B there. Right now, Goblin's doing an excellent job controlling that center stage and even able to catch like the little clip there. Really good air dodge back. Trying to find a safety. Okay, yeah, going for stage position there. I like it.
Nice little spot though.
I like the way coming from Gabe there, just because like his most common option he chose every single time he's put into his tech scenario was always the technical win. Goblin was trying to do it there, but didn't give it to him that time. There we go. All right. That's what Gabe does from here. Yeah. Oh no!
Ooh, barely
Off his
missed
mark.
it.
Honestly, I thought that up smash was going to be big enough to catch there, but there we go.
that's
Bad
a
DI
done-
off of that.
It's a done Roy.
Yeah, even stocks again, even games. Could be Gabriel's last final one. This is for the extra $150 as well. How far this goes
That's
into
true.
the game. So let's see
Hopefully
what
it's not
happens.
stressing them out too much.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, back there.
Both playing very patiently now.
Okay.
Catches the start of the laser into the up B.
Yeah. Oh man, actually a perfect timing on that spot dodge there. This is a really bad sequence. 107% multitude of moves are just gonna kill him. Okay, Jared. Yes. Oh man. Okay, good.
And
At least got the
fist bump.
respectful fist bump there. That's all that needs. We're gonna clean the palette of the Smash Weekly. And we'll be back at it again. Actually, I don't think they both go to Juicy's.
No.
I think they go to the RGBs.
You know.
So I think Thursdays. Which is Juicy. Okay, there's 2 Juicy Weeklies now, so.
Exactly.
They'll be back at it again 1 week.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That is the end of our stream.
Just for a head count.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it. If you guys aren't following us,
certain things should not remind you of personal traumas. But with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to CFL Smackdown. Goblin Man is going to be your winner of the pop bonus tonight.
Followed by Gabe and Sebayee for second and third respectively.
Yeah, so Epic Gabe there, and that's going to close it for us.
Follow the stream, really helps us out a bit here.
Yes, it does.
And
you have a lot of emote stuff, hailing from the old days. I don't think that's got an update in a while, though. I haven't checked.
A little bit. It's been some time.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow this man right here.
Yeah. If you want to get this
get that carried by whack
carried by dinner
shirt.
Carried by dinner. Very, very whack shirt right there. But either way, I'm the Wang Thing.
Respect.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys another time.
See ya.